Fields of Mystria. Who? Fields of Mystria. Yeah, I saw that. Did I click it out? Turkey blocks Roblox access over abuse concerns. Probably not, no. Trying to find. That's not bad. I need to add looped in fucking Persona music, background music, because that's what everybody else uses. I guess that's DMCA free because literally fucking everybody uses it. Well, I don't think their news is that great because they're not that fucking up to date. 2023 was their last post. My buddy Chuck is he's my DM and he's kind of the guy that got me into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, tabletop stuff. He just had a convention, which I think I mentioned last time or whatever. So hopefully he's wanted him to tell me about how the convention went last weekend before last, and how that's going, how it's going to go from here on out. I want to, well, now that the convention's over and he's got a year to work on that, I was hoping to have him help me collab on. I think I mentioned it before. I've started a tabletop uh, game, I guess. Like, I basically, yeah. So I've started making it. I've gotten most of the rules written out. Um, some of the characters and stuff made up. It's basically a tabletop RPG type game um, that sets in. I've kind of taken mechanics from other tabletop games and kind of mashed them all into this one, and it's based off of the anime High Rise Invasion. Yeah, so I actually just no, I have not seen I want season two. Like I just got to come out. They fucking got the shitty part about it is Netflix did it, and Netflix has a real bad habit of dropping shit after one season. So yeah, uh, so I don't even know. Yeah, yeah, crappy roll. High Rise Invasion anime. I found some article about the possibility of season two coming out at the end of 2024. I'll put the link in here. It's saying possibility. Did they though? Did it get a second season? I thought it was just like a remake of the first one. Cause like I tried to watch it and it just seemed like a remake. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . . . 。 . . 。 . . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . . Yeah. See, I only ever watched the one thing of Tiger and Bunny, and it kind of ended. Like it kind of just had an ending. Where Tiger. Right. The High Rise Invasion Season 2 release date is expected to arrive toward the end of 2024, early 2025. The above date is an estimation based on an assumption that second season is planned through the original season came out in 2021. Fuck, that long ago? The recent popularity of the show on Netflix gave it a big boost. Yeah, I really want to see it. But anyway, so the game is based off of High Rise Invasion, to where I have it's PVE, PvP gameplay, and then I drop. And the whole idea I had behind it is like I wanted to build like actual standing fucking towers, and then do like three floors of them I could tear apart, and you could actually see. That's the game board, and they'd be connected by bridges and shit. Um, and you play basically. You wake up. I make you roll dice that puts you on a random roll grid, and that's where you wake up at. Whatever building, whatever like grid you fall into, that's where you wake up at. Near somebody, away from somebody, whatever. And then you get around, and you get rounds. You move around, you can gather supplies and stuff like that. And then each round, I set out the masks to find you. And then each time you see a mask at the beginning, you have to roll a will save roll or be granted despair. So I've changed that up a little bit now, where if you roll, so it's going to be a tug of war system. You start at 0, and you have 2 dice, a will die and a despair die, and I'll have you roll a check, and whatever the highest die. So if the despair die is the higher one, you use that higher roll, but you take a despair point. And then same if you get a will point or hope, you take a point for that. So it's tug of war between 0 and 10 on both ways. And then I'm going to give bonuses and buffs and debuffs depending. Like, so at -3, you're going to get a debuff. At +3, you're going to get a buff. And then if you go all the way to -10, then that's it. That's game over. Your character immediately moves to try to kill themselves by jumping off the building. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of a fucked up thing, but you can save yourself. There's a fate coin system, so there's a money currency system that I've come up with, to where like if you kill a mask or whatever, and then you basically loot their corpse, and then you can pick up whatever weapons, and then you get like a coins that's saved on your smart device, and then you can use those coins as fate coins to either re-roll or to purchase stuff in a shop, which is how you purchase your. You can purchase weapons or ammo or stuff like that. And you can find that stuff too. You can find like basically loot drops or whatever around the map with weapons and ammo and coins in it to be able to purchase that stuff. And then if you find the faceless masks like that give you superpowers in the anime, I'm going to involve that system into the game too, where if you find one of those masks, then you can also get like a double strength or the fucking ability to shoot the laser fucking like the railgun or whatever. And then that's going to be like like if somebody gets that and they choose to use it, like there'll be a chance roll that they can blow the fucking building, whatever building they're aiming at, they can blow it completely up. And anybody that's in it dies, and now that building is completely out of play. Shit like that. So, I don't know. It was a cool. So I'm working on it, and I kind of stopped working on it since summertime when I tried to start my lawn mowing business and stuff. So, I want to get back to the game and finish it up, and then either make it a Kickstarter Indiegogo thing, like to make it like a physical, like get some art done, build an actual fucking game board, and like do like an actual manual, like a book or whatever. But I wanted to make it so the idea was high rise invasion, but at the same time, like I also want to make it open source, kind of, where you don't have to do it in a high-rise situation. You can do it in an abandoned asylum. You can do it in a school or whatever. Like, you can basically, it's a universal thing where you can move it to whatever background you want to make it, you know. It says I'm live. I've got the starting screen up. I know, fucking. I thought I have pre-roll turned off, but I guess it just doesn't fucking mean anything, really. Well, I know, but if I go into my settings, it still says pre-rolls off. Feels like my tongue is swelling. It doesn't fit in between my teeth. No, probably not. Hey, there he is. There you are. Nice. I haven't. Well, we're live technically, but the sound is muted and it's got a starting screen, loading screen on. Oh, this is Nemo. Oh, for real? It should be. Yeah, nice. Oh.
Yay.
And unmute everything. There we are. Welcome in, everybody, to Intelligent Aces podcast, episode number 33. Let me close this window out so I can see what's going on. Nemo is hidden herself. Welcome in. We got Nemo Mimi TV. She ducked down to hide. Flutter
I thought we were going to do like an intro thing like you normally do.
Well, I'm doing an intro right now. Nemo Mimi, welcome in. Flutter 5K, welcome in. And introducing my friend, the Ozark Wizard, Chuck. How you doing, Chuck?
I'm doing fantastic. How's everyone out there in YouTube land and Twitch land and internet land?
I can't. Flutter, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I just hadn't heard you talk. So yeah, so I brought.
Ozark might be doubled.
He's doubled.
Possibly. Would you mind saying something again? Yep, definitely doubled. We're all doubled.
We're doubled. Why are we doubled?
Well, we are doubled. We were not.
Double trouble.
Are doubled. That's why.
Oh, like in the stream?
I got it. There was another window capture audio was working for some reason now, which it just hasn't before, so it just started working for whatever reason in OBS, because I tried to make it work last time and it just wouldn't do it. Now it just works. So
OBS be acting funny.
OBS hates me. It freaking
hates
me.
everyone. At this point, it legitimately hates everyone.
Oh my gosh. So I brought in, this is my friend, Chuck. He's my D&D, one of my D&D best friends. He just put his own convention on. You can hear his kids in the background. He just put his own convention on a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to call and I wanted to have him on the podcast and see how it went. Hey, what was that?
Why do we keep hearing exotic butters?
Because my mom keeps texting me.
Oh, that's your text notification.
She's just asking if I want pizza.
Welcome in, Bush. Welcome in.
Fucking handy over there, exotic butters.
Yeah, man. How'd the con go?
Oh, it was fantastic. Of course, this is number 4, and every convention has been better than the last. We have grown as far as attendance each year, not explosively so, thankfully, because I do want to keep it small.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep it intimate. I've been seeing video footage and picture footage of like Gen Con that just happened over the weekend. Holy crap. Like 10,000 people or 12,000 people or something. That's way too many people.
Right.
I think we had 60 attendees, 65 attendees.
Oh, nice.
This
awesome.
This last time. They shorted me 2 tables. I had 9 tables last year. I only had 6 this year. And so we had to kind of make that work. My wife had to run to the house and get 2 more tables and bring them back just to accommodate. So it was it got pretty full.
Yeah.
Some of the previous years we would have, because I run 3-hour gaming blocks. Some of the years before, like each gaming block, there might be 2 or 3 games going on. This year we consistently had 5 games every block, consistently, like both days. So it got packed first thing Saturday morning, and it stayed packed.
Nice.
So that was new. That had never done that. But everyone had a blast. People are still talking about it. A buddy of mine from North Carolina that came this year finally, he started a messenger board called Ozark Conversation is what he named the messenger group. And people are still bing, 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 bing all day talking about how much fun they had, what they did, stories of the games they played, and then already what they're planning on doing next year. They keep throwing ideas at me, and people, GMs are already telling me what games they want to run next year in this slot at this time on this day. So I've already started updating the website. You can go to ozarkcon.com, ozarkon.com. And half the convention's already filling up with games that you can sign up for. People are already signing up for games.
Like I'd said 2 years ago, I think you're going to have to expand your venue and go to a bigger venue again.
Yeah, I'm being stubborn. I don't want to.
I know.
Because I don't want it to get bigger. A couple people have even talked about that. Hey, why don't we just buy a building? Build a pole barn. I'm like, yeah, we might could do that. Maybe we could build it on the same property that the venue's on. We could use both buildings.
Right. There you go.
But no, it went fantastic. Everybody had a blast. And super stoked about next year already. OzarkCon 5.
I'm sad that I missed it. Unfortunately, it just fell into a time where I just needed to work and I had to work that weekend, so I ended up not being able to make it. I do want to come next year. And like I said, I wanted to bring the game that I started making last year that I put to the side, and I was just telling Nemo about it before the podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it sounds awesome too.
Try to get it finished and get a workable playtesting one going. So
Thing is, I think that whole beginning area of you talking about your game will be on the recording because you were already live when you started talking about it.
uh-oh.
He might have had to go deal with baby.
Maybe hit his phone wrong or something. He'll be back in a second.
I was hearing mini baby noises and pup.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Screen go up.
Let's switch. We switched our places.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
You left your share open for 1 second too long. It's mine now.
So yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff that happened during the week. Kind of what the podcast is, Chuck. I don't know if I think you've watched it a few times, haven't you?
I've watched probably 7 or 8 episodes.
Yeah. Have you watched since we
like
went to
the first couple?
Have you watched since we went to this panel format where I have multiple people on it at once? No.
No, I haven't.
These have been pretty
No.
fun.
So
I actually enjoy these panel shows that I have multiple, differing opinions and other people to weigh in on subjects and stuff, and it's a lot of fun to keep the conversation going. I think the most we've had at one time is 6 people on.
Yeah, that one was
did
fun.
you?
Yeah, so they're pretty. Your camera, it's not turning. You just went sideways.
Cinematic view, let's go.
We do kind of have a thing on the podcast, our little ritual thing or whatever. Basically, all of our guests get to draw a card, and then I put them on the cardboard back here. I don't know why it took me so long to think of cardboard until today, but so basically I write down everybody's username, and this is like our guest wall of all the people that's been on the podcast so far. So, and I let you pick your card, and I'll let you know if it's available, and then I'll put your name on it. So pick a card. Just name a card out.
So, how about the Jack of Hearts?
Jack of Hearts. I believe Jack of
Is that one
Hearts.
already taken?
Jack of Hearts is available.
Nice.
Yay!
Jack of Hearts. Where is it? There it is. All the way. The other one-eyed Jack is taken. No. The other one-eyed Jack is available as well. Suicide King. That's the one that Nerd Dad picked. And
Yep.
pick a color marker that you want me to use.
My favorite color is purple.
You're the third purple.
You got a purple
you're the
marker?
third purple this week in a row.
Well, crap. My last name's Green, so let's go with green.
Okay. Yeah, the last two guests have been purple.
Yeah, that's because it's the best color.
Write the name in green and then give it like a purple underline.
Spooky, Flutter, Isa, and the Windbag. Well, actually, Isa may have been pink. Pink shows up as purple after it dries, I guess. All right, we got green.
Funny personal story while he's doing that. I started dating my wife 20 years ago. And one of the first questions I asked her was, hey, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? She told me her favorite color was green. I knew that my last name was Green, but she didn't know my last name was Green at the time. And so I kind of got a chuckle out of that. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to tell her what my last name is for a while. And I stuck to that. I think we went on like 4 or 5 dates before she finally figured out what my last name was. And I was like, is that okay? My last name's Green? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So
She
now we've
has
been,
her favorite
I guess
color as her last name.
her last name is now her favorite color. Yeah, has been. Well, I guess that was 21 years ago because we're celebrating our 20th anniversary in December.
Aw,
So,
congratulations, you two.
Thank you very much. She's not a gamer, but she is a gamer's #1 supporter. So I'm very, very lucky to have her. She has played D&D with me several times, but she's just not. She's a meta gamer and a murder hobo.
Hey,
If you want to use like the gamer lingo, yeah.
fellow murder hobo, I
No matter what
approve.
Yeah, no matter what she plays to win, and she wants all the gold, all the glory, all the XP. That's how she games. She doesn't like to role play. I'm a big role player. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since '84,
I
and
miss
so
being
I'm
able
kind
to
of
role
old
play.
school. Yeah, hell, we even play theater of the mind most of the time. We don't even play with miniatures or.
Mhm.
I might draw a map or something on the table just so people understand, who's standing where and stuff like that. But
Is some of your maps? I'm gonna show the girls some of your maps and stuff from Facebook here in a second.
yeah,
Chuck also
yeah,
makes
I love drawing that.
makes a lot of like cool 3D maps and stuff that are super awesome. Flutter was telling us she had her birthday here a couple weeks ago, and she hosted a D&D birthday. Is it a whole campaign, D&D campaign or something for the? I forget exactly how you worded it.
So it was a one-shot campaign. So we had all the characters at level 20, and it was essentially just the final dungeon because it was 1 6-hour session.
Nice.
But everyone liked their characters so much, and there were several friends who didn't get to play with that were essentially re-rolling everyone's characters back down at level 3 and adding the people that we weren't able to play with and doing a full campaign.
Nice.
And there's a strategy I'm the DM, by the way. There's a strategy that they really wanted to use that we didn't get to use, which I think there was like combo move we time, which is essentially our 15-foot dragonborn barbarian could throw one of our other people who would be spinning in her hand, creating a tornado. So essentially, she could. We can only do this at level 20. She can throw a tornado, which would be another person.
Oh, there's the updated board.
Beautiful.
Everybody so far. I can't believe we've got
Nice. How tall?
Not all the aces are picked yet, but we've got 2 4s picked for whatever reason.
Because it's a wonderfully rounded number.
It is. Both jokers have been picked, but 2 aces remain. We have still yet to fill the 2 ace rolls. Of course, me, I'm the main MainAceChase, ace of spades. We've got Bushwick as my ace of hearts. And, yeah. No, Flutter picked ace of diamonds. That's right. So we only have 1 ace remaining. I forgot.
Wait, did I pick ace of diamonds or ace of hearts?
Yeah, you picked ace of diamonds. So yeah, we only have 1 ace remaining. All right, so sweet. We were talking last.
How tall?
Go ahead.
How tall was that dragonborn that she was telling the story of for the birthday party?
I think normally she was. Well, she had a. I forgot what it was.
Like a large spell kind of thing on it.
She had enlarge and like gigantic. I forgot the entirety of her character because one of my other friends who was actually more inclined with D&D, he has a lot more that helped everyone else create the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know exactly, but she had basically a bunch of things where she could grow larger, and she ended up final calculations being able to carry the entire party on her shoulders.
Nice. I could have swore you said like 16 foot. Did you say 16 foot?
I think
during
I said
your little
15,
narrative.
I think I said 15,
15
foot,
yeah.
like 15 foot, like regular grow, and then there was like something else on top of that which could make her grow really huge.
Nice.
Wow. So enlarge puts you into the next size state, right? So even if you were large at 9 feet tall, puts you at
could make it really large.
Well, yeah. So it goes large, huge, in gargantuan. I think there's a 3 like medium, large.
Yeah.
Yeah, gigantic or something is the next one. So yeah, I mean, if it puts you into the next height bracket, yeah, so 12 to 15 feet, and if you were already 9 feet or whatever, that's super fun. We were talking last week that Discord has added in the ability to do Roll20 on Discord, like it's integrated in. I haven't messed with it much to see exactly how it works, but apparently you can just create your own Discord server, and then I guess just link in your Roll20 account to it, and then like.
That's what I gathered. Yeah.
So I'd be curious to see how that works. I want to do a online campaign again of some sort. I haven't done one in a while. It'd be nice to jump back into some role play stuff. Last one I was in sadly kind of ended. It's kind of fizzled. We never really finished the campaign, but I don't know. It'd be fun to get some stuff. You know, plan a day out and do a campaign online with a bunch of streamers.
What was your last game? Was that the World War II one?
That was a few years ago. That was the last full game I did.
Oh,
I did one a couple years ago with a streamer. Actually, the guy who made my VTuber avatar reached out and was like, "Hey, do you want to play D&D?" I said, "Sure." And then I made my VTuber avatar have made him my actual playable character and put his backstory into the D&D campaign, which is part of my VTuber avatar's backstory. Is he was isekai'd 3 times and has come back, and now he's just like a retired bartender guy.
He's like, please quit sending me to new places. I'd like to stay here.
So that was his backstory lore. I want to break that back out. I've actually started doing the story for that, the original story, sent to a fantasy world kind of thing. But I don't know. One of these days when my ADHD aligns and it lets me do it, instead of just like
when the letters align.
Yeah, basically.
I wish all of us could have documented like so many stories. I'm sure all 4 of us have had just story after story after story. I mean, we could fill whole novels full of the stories of the games, campaigns that we've played and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
played many.
I wish we could all document.
Chaotic.
Well, we started that one on Facebook. That was pretty fun. It went for quite a while.
Yeah. And I have actually I went back on Facebook and I've started copying and pasting it to a word processor file or a Word file.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to publish that. I'm going to publish that eventually, including all the illustrations and stuff that we had. Because on Facebook, you can post a picture with the body of the text and stuff. I'm going to include all the illustrations we used and basically let everybody, pick up a book, an actual softback or hardback book, and actually read from start to finish. Because that was an epic game. That was so much fun.
Yeah, that was really fun. I created a ninja character, and we were doing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So does that be
second edition?
Second edition, okay.
Well, technically it's first, and then second edition is also Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So we were playing. It's kind of a hodgepodge. What we played was actually a hodgepodge of original Dungeons and Dragons, first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, with a little bit of second edition mixed in, because that's kind of how I play. That's how I DM anyway. It's kind of a mixture of all 3 of those. You were a Kensai warrior, like a sword master.
Yeah. It actually had like
straight out of the Oriental Adventures book.
Right. So these are some of the players, and these are some of Chuck's maps. I haven't added the screen yet. Hang on. So these are some of Chuck's maps that he's made.
Yeah, God damn.
For the Frostgrave game. He's had even crazier ones.
Oh yeah, that one's nothing.
But it's so pretty.
That's from last year. Or no, that was from this year.
Yeah, they're all wearing Ozark Karn. Yeah, so he makes all the bridges and does all the terrain stuff. The walls were 3D printed, right? These walls?
No, they were actually. I bought them. They're Pegasus brand buildings that you can buy, and then they snap together.
Trying to find.
Yeah, but I have built a bunch of those like that.
Yeah, here's a bunch of the. So you had the Reaper's paint and take stuff again.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your
that
raffles.
was a huge success again.
You know, I never did get my stuff that I won in the raffle. From 2 years ago.
No,
now.
I've still got it though.
Yeah, I know.
I've still got a small pile.
Well, what was this? This is a Starship, Star Wars.
Yeah, that's a Star Wars X-wing. That's a Star Destroyer I built out of XPS foam, like a Gladiator class Star Destroyer.
What the hell, dude?
It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
I would imagine.
We played that game. The block was supposed to end at 1. We all played till 3:30 in the morning, Sunday morning,
Wow.
playing that. And they
honestly,
finally destroyed the shield generators.
I thought it was plastic. I thought this was just part of the toy. You made that out of foam stuff?
I
That's
built that at
crazy.
scratch. Yeah, that's all XPS foam. And all the turbo lasers, you can see the little black guns on it.
Yeah.
Those are 3D printed. And I sunk a magnet. My freaking puppy. We got a new corgi puppy, and she's very loud.
Oh no, you got a corgi?
Show us the baby.
Yes.
I love corgis.
And I guess there's 2 different kinds of corgis, like a Pemberton or some. We got the smaller one.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 breeds of corgis. One's like a dwarf corgi. We got the dwarf one, so it's like she's tiny.
And yappies.
She wants to play with her. Yeah. She's she's trying to get the attention of the blind deaf dog.
Oh no.
And she doesn't want to play. She's like, what the hell is this thing that keeps jumping into my face?
That's awesome though, Chuck. That looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the convention looked.
Yeah, it took them forever, but they finally defeated it at the very end. I even had one guy. I was running all the Star Destroyer controls, like the turbo lasers and the bridge could do bridge actions. And then I had another guy. The ship. Good grief! Hey, hush. I had one other guy running all the TIE fighters because this ship, every turn, you roll randomly a D6 and it tells you how many TIE fighters it poops out. So every time it would poop out a TIE fighter, I had another guy, Brooke Sproul. You met him the first OzarkCon way back when, but he's a local Mountain Home kid. He ran all the TIE fighters for me so I could concentrate on the Star Destroyer. So it was pretty awesome.
Nice. Awesome.
And we did some damage. I think there was like 7 or 8 players to begin with, and there were only 2 left at the very end. So basically 2 rebel fighters were accredited with finally destroying the Star Destroyer. So it's pretty awesome.
Damn.
Nice. That's fun.
It was a blast. I regretted staying up till 3:30 in the morning, though. I was tanked the next day.
Imagine, yeah. Well, you started early too, I'm sure, because you started getting everybody rounded up. Yeah, I'm sad that I missed it. Super sad. I still want to do.
Yeah.
I want to come.
You better come next year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to try to convince you to get us in a bigger location.
Yeah. You got to do that in person, though.
Yeah. Well, I do want to finish the game and try that. Like, I want to get this one done because I know I promised you doing like a Viking style. I haven't figured that one out yet. Like, I've thought about it. I've got some of the mechanics in my head of how I want it to work, but like I haven't actually thought about how I want to do a Viking one-shot type thing.
Right.
So I've got some ideas. A lot of boat sailing or
Yeah.
rowing boats and pillaging stuff. So don't know what system I want
I
to
look
use it in
forward to
though. So
No. Yeah, or make your own system.
that's
Or
true.
steal parts of another system. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I'm doing with this one. I'm stealing honestly, which I've talked to you about it, but the Daggerheart system I kind of explained to you. Have you looked any more into it since I've talked to you about it?
I did a little bit after we talked, and of course now I've since forgotten all of it. I'm sure, but
Right. Well, they've updated some stuff, which I haven't seen the updates yet. But I'm really curious. That system to me feels. I like 5th edition quite a bit because I've watched so much 5th edition content that I know most of the rules and spells and stuff like that.
you're very comfortable with the mechanics. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like Daggerheart system feels pretty smooth and pretty easy to pick up. Over what like even 5th edition. Now you take me back to AD&D 1st edition, 2nd edition stuff, and I'm way lost because then you get into Thaco and all this stuff like that, and I'm just like, I gotta have a lower armor score so you don't hit me. That doesn't make any sense. An armor score of 0.
Right.
Anyway, it's all backwards
basically.
basically.
Explain to me what Thaco is.
What is Thaco? It is it's literally an acronym for 2 hit.
2 hit armor class 0.
Yeah, 2 hit armor class 0. That is Thaco.
Yep.
Basically.
Yeah, I started before Thaco, so I got to learn Thaco from scratch. Yeah.
Right. So Thaco, yeah. So basically, in 5th edition, the higher your armor score is, and you try to roll the higher die to hit that armor score.
Yeah, you're trying to beat that number.
Where in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, it's 0. So you try to roll as close to 0 as possible. It's basically reversed, more or less.
Okay.
No, you're still trying to roll high. But then you have an extra chart. Basically, you have to do extra math.
Yeah, so you subtract from it or count backwards or whatever from your roll. Yeah, it's weird.
I think it was 3rd edition. Yeah, 3rd edition is the one that finally got rid of Thaco and started basically the system that 5th edition uses. Yeah. And everybody likes it, and that's cool. I still use Thaco when we play.
Which now they're So now they're doing. I guess they're teasing 6th edition or 5th edition advanced or whatever. Basically,
I think they're calling it 6th edition.
Are they calling it 6th? Yeah, I didn't know. I've seen.
I've heard a bunch of headlines that they're actually calling it 6th. Yeah. Of course, they introduced the player's handbook at Gen Con last weekend, so I got to see a bunch of pictures of it.
That's what I had it pulled up here.
Did they actually remember Artificer exists?
Probably not.
They have removed Artificer from the player's handbook, but have specified that they're going to add it in a later expansion.
Oh my god! Because people are just going to add in Unearthed Arcana.
Well, that's the thing. They're doing. They're basically trying to, and it's Hasbro. They're trying to do paid DLC stuff, more or less.
How the fuck do you do paid DLC on goddamn?
That's Hasbro. I mean, that's just how it is. And really, we were kind of badmouthing Magic the Gathering, but they kind of started doing that. They started pumping out.
Magic the Gathering's been doing that for a while. Well, I mean, they started that website where you get the specialty cards.
Yeah, but
they only have so many.
They started pumping out new gen cards like every other week, basically. Mm-hmm. Like they were doing like new sets every 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. Where it used to be like monthly or by like every couple months they would do a new set or whatever and give you time to mess around with them. But they don't even give you time to breathe now. They just keep pumping out new stuff.
Nope, because they
used to be every 3 months.
Every 3 months. Okay, so quarterly.
They think every 3 months. Yeah.
They think as long as they keep saturating it with new and new and new, that people will keep coming in. But what they're really just doing is burning out everyone.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happens in a lot of my favorite games too. They're like, oh yes, more events. That'll bring in more players. And I'm just sitting there going, fuck, I'm tired. I just want to do a fishing event.
Well, then you get into the controversies and stuff that these newer CEO stuff, which is why a lot of the people are like getting away from it, which is why Daggerheart even exists, is because some of the crap that Wizards of the Coast was doing with 5th edition, and then they tried to
wokeifying that shit.
Well, not only that, but they tried to like redo the open source, open license or whatever deal that Dungeons and Dragons had always had. And that got reversed. It's back to normal, but they were trying to like go in and basically change the open gaming license ruling on Dungeons and Dragons. And that's when, like I said, that's when Daggerheart came out. Pathfinder kind of blew up again. Everybody was really pissed at Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro. And then
a lot of third-party publishing companies blew up.
Yeah,
I mean,
not just Pathfinder.
I'm gonna honestly ask though, when are people not pissed at Wizards of the Coast nowadays? When are they not stepping in it?
Well, yeah, that's been the last handful of years that they really went kind of overboard with a lot of the stuff. And I don't know. It doesn't.
I mean, I understand that they'll never make everybody happy, but they keep like making big oopses, you know. I mean, really alienating certain groups of people and just smacking them across the face. And a lot of them are the majority. I mean, they're picking groups of majorities and been like, yeah, fuck you. Well, we're not going to do that anymore. Or we're going to do this instead, you know.
Well, yeah, it's this ideology stuff that they're pumping into everything now. It's and it's Warhammer's getting it too, the company that makes Warhammer, which is why I'm kind of anti-Warhammer at this point, because you know, they come out with this deal. They're like, oh, now they've got, which I'm not a Warhammer guy. I don't know the super big lore on it. I played some of the video games, never really the tabletop. But from what I understand, they changed the Custodes to have a female version, which doesn't make any sense.
Because there was never any female.
There was never any female. And there was already like a female faction that was basically female Custodes. I don't remember what that faction was. It's like witches or something. And then it pissed everybody off, and everybody's like, well, that breaks the lore. Like, that doesn't work.
Literally breaks the entire fucking universe.
Yeah. And then they were like, well, we're going to put it in here anyway, whether you like it or not. And I guess pretty much the fan base as a whole was like, screw you guys. And they've been a lot of boycotting stuff. And honestly, I'm kind of down with that. Like I said, I'm not a huge Warhammer fan. There's a few games that I like, but really
But you don't just scramble up some lore like that. You can't just be like, oh, well, my turn. It's like, no, bitch, that's when you come up with a whole new fucking name. You call yourself fucking, I mean, if you don't want to have it be the original Warhammer, call it Lorehammer. Fuck if I care. But don't have it be Warhammer.
Well, and then there's also another thing where the company that I forget whatever the brand is that does Warhammer, the company that owns it.
Games Workshop.
Games Workshop. They're suing this guy that was putting out free 3D models. He wasn't charging anything for them, but you can go and like download his models and like 3D print them out and like make the Warhammer things. They've sued this. I watched the deal the other day. They basically sued this kid. He's a younger guy, mid-20s, and they've sued him into the ground. Right now, at this point, he's like $40K in on like lawyer fees and stuff over this stuff.
Poor baby.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. And they've just, and to me, that's just scummy business shit. That's like,
that's Napoleon Tiny Dick syndrome.
Yeah, and you know, to play Warhammer 40K, to build an army or whatever, those minis are not cheap. You're looking at hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars to get into this stuff, and you know, nobody has that kind of money these days anyway. You know what I mean?
No.
So yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, and that's why I'm kind of semi-boycotting Games Workshop stuff. There's been a couple video games that come out. I'm really just trying to ignore them. Zoom text. That kind of does it for. There's not much other tabletop news that I've seen. Gen Con. I saw an article for Gen Con talking about diversity or something, which is, you know, I guess is fine. But to me, whenever the diversity is such a such a buzzword.
Whenever that D word comes up, all I can sit there and do is click my tongue, suck on my teeth, and sit there and go, here we go again.
Basically, what kills it to me is it alienates other people trying to make. So, okay, here's the article. I'll just bring it up. I saw this.
Well, while you're bringing it up, I am going to bitch a little bit. I don't understand why people feel like they need to be included in everything. Bitch, I have fun playing as Doom Guy. I pretended I was an 8-foot tall behemoth man with a shotgun. Why the fuck you want to be in that world anyway?
Exactly.
I mean,
Jeez.
There's certain games where inclusion of nearly everything is kind of necessary. Like if you can create your own character, you've got
Exactly.
want
That's one
every-
thing.
But there are other things where if you're playing as an established character and what you're trying to add doesn't fit with the lore, there's no reason to add it.
well, see, here's another way that I look at it too. When I see the word inclusivity and diversity and stuff like that, it definitely means that they're trying to alienate
Everyone
the
else.
regular people that play, that enjoy and play this stuff, like, well, basically white people. They try to exclude them by including these other people, and there's been a lot of talk about that too. I see that pop up where they're like, yeah, was it a Wizard of the Coast guy that was like, yeah, we'll be better when white men basically get out of this tabletop gaming and stuff like that.
I vaguely remember hearing something about
That was like an exact quote. Basically, it was like, yeah, well, the industry as a whole will be better when there's less white people playing or some crap like that. It's just, yeah, it's just, and the thing is, while them trying to be, what's so funny to me,
That's racist.
Yeah, when they're trying to be inclusive and non-racist, they're the most racist people ever when they do this, and they just
Do
don't
they not
see it.
realize?
No,
Do they not
they
realize
don't.
that white people, white people includes like a lot of different backgrounds. Do they not realize that white people do also include a lot of people and do deserve, weird saying this, equal representation? As in,
Yeah.
you don't have to exclude certain people in order to include others. That's not how this works.
Exactly.
Well,
You,
yeah,
you
and-
can't. It's
And a lot of them claim though that we've had our time, and it's like White History Month.
but that doesn't-
Nobody wants to have White History Month
Right.
because the rest of the year is White History Month.
well, that doesn't-
That's how they defend their position.
to me.
They're
It
like,
doesn't-
white people have been in the
that's different,
tabletop
though.
industry for years. Now it's time for them to step down.
Well, here's the thing, like, we can all just play together. Like, there's no rule that says we can't play together. Play with
Yeah.
whoever, wherever,
Well,
whenever.
I mean,
You
shit.
know,
Personally,
we never
at
bring
this,
race into it.
personally, at this point, I'm ready for games to just start doing the Halo thing and just leave the fucking helmet on all the time. Give it a
Yeah.
male or a female voice, and if you don't want to be male or female, make it a robot. So that way you can be other. I don't
Well,
fucking
see,
know.
they're-
Give it auto tune. You can give it whatever you want.
Well, that's the thing, man. You get into like that Concord game we mentioned a couple weeks ago and last week. They were saying that that there's a robot that has pronouns. Like, it's a robot. Why does it?
It can change its nuts and bolts if it wants to.
exactly.
It can.
I'm gonna get.
There's
I
nothing.
swear to
Okay, there's
God, if
nothing
I
wrong with the robot having pronouns. It can, if it has sentience, it can choose its pronouns.
I mean, yeah,
Exactly.
but it shouldn't focus on that. Like that.
No,
that's
that
the
should
thing
not
that
be
they
its
focus
entire
on.
thing.
You know what I mean? That's the aggravating part.
That's kind of it for me too. And it does that fucking English. God damn. Hang on.
But you can also program. You can also program a robot to be more masculine or more feminine. You can have it programmed to think like a male, or have it think like a female. Like, that's a thing that, think about Rosie from the Jetsons was clearly female. Clearly a robot that was made to be female. C-3PO, clearly male. You know what I mean? Like, it was designed that way, talked that way. Like, that was what was understood. And then they start throwing this other crap in there, and it's just confusing. And then people take offense to it because it's confusing, which doesn't make sense to me. It's like, you're basically changing the language and then getting upset that we don't understand the language that you've changed. I don't understand that.
Hold on. You said change language. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so
No.
the pronoun thing, what I mean by that is, like, for years, there's been male and female. Him, her, he, she, stuff like that. And then now we've got these people that want to say they're they, or multiplied, or a Z or Zim. It's like,
I'm going to contest you on that. They has been a singular pronoun for thousands of years. We only recently
I will
forgot
give you-
about it.
I
to
will
search
give you
people's
they.
agendas.
They works for the most part. I will give you that. I find it semi-offensive when somebody says I'm a she, they, or whatever. I'm like, nah, well, your she, her. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
That's a great part of gender identity, because most people.
Right. But I also think, like, I can say they as a person that I don't know. Like, it's somebody that's an unknown, somebody that, like a VTuber or whatever. I can say they because you can be a male or a female behind that, and it makes sense to that point because I don't know exactly in my brain. So they works.
They just means outside the gender binary. That's all.
Yeah, that gender binary thing though aggravates me. It just does.
Just as long as you're not rude to people about it,
I don't want to be rude to people. I really don't. I'm not going to jump up in your face about it. I don't want it to be in my face. That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean?
I basically just treat it like religion. As long as I'm not being beat upside the head for it, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm really, and then leave kids alone. That's basically it. You're an adult. You can do legally whatever you want to do. I just don't want it thrown in my face. And that's been the biggest problem.
Fair enough.
That's been the biggest
For the
problem.
last couple of years.
Yeah, for the last
couple of years,
years.
it's gotten really bad. But I'm really hoping that within the next year or so, maybe things start calming down and people can stop being at each other's throats, because God damn, it's tiring.
The reason why it feels like it's in your face so much is because people are really loud about it, because other people, not you guys, are trying to oppress them, trying to take away their rights. In fact, several countries where they can't, like over half the countries in this world, that they literally can't exist. They would be hunted. They would be hunted for sport. That's why they're loud about it. They're loud about it because people are trying to oppress them.
They're loud about it because of their privilege, because they can be. And yeah, you're right. There is countries where their religions and stuff do not allow for it.
Well, they're being hunted for it here. Not as much.
I don't know if they're no, I don't think so. I don't think they're being hunted for it. I really don't.
In the big cities there.
Big
not by
cities
the
is one
people
thing.
Maybe, but I don't see it.
It's a very complex issue.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It is. I don't know if being hunted for it, like, to me, and like I said, and I feel like a lot of people think the way I do. Like, live your life. You have all the ability to live and be happy. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. That is the American way. That is the American dream. You have that ability to go do it. But if you're going to put it in front of kids, if you're going to do this stuff and then try to change it, and then that's where I start to draw. That's where I draw the line in the sand. That's it. If you're under 18, I don't like that.
Leave them be.
Leave them be. That's it. You know, once you turn 18, totally fine. But like, I didn't want to. That's just where I'm at on it. But
now, if your family agrees with you and they support it, that's one thing. No. As much as it might upset others, if your family supports what you're doing, then that's one thing. But it's the whole thing of many of the new rules coming out where they're like, you can do it behind your parents' back.
Yeah.
That's not okay. That doesn't feel right to me. That feels gross.
Okay, which
I will not be able to tell you which ones off the bat.
There are certain states that have tried. Well, California was trying to do basically this thing where the teachers, you could basically tell your teachers these things, and basically giving the parental rights, the state more rights than the parents do. And California was trying to pass a law. I don't know if it did pass. I did hear about.
No, they passed that.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's trying to give queer youth an out from the more, let's put it this way, extreme parents who will try to put their kids into like, oh, you're this, let me put you in conversion therapy and give you trauma for years. It's trying to give those kids an escape is what it's really doing. So they don't have to, so that they have the opportunity to grow up into adult and make their own decisions. And
my little puppy finally went down.
I was trying to figure out why my dog was barking and he was locked in my bedroom. I couldn't find him.
Oh, poor thing. He's like, Father, let me out.
He was barking. I'm like, why are you barking? Come in here if you're gonna bark. And then I guess he was in there when I was changing clothes
Release
earlier, and I just
me.
shut the door on him.
Baby.
Okay. We'll go ahead and get into this. This still I had pulled up here. Gen Con inclusivity efforts aim to welcome more people to tabletop gaming. For 4 days, gamers across the world converge on Gen Con, known to be one of the largest tabletop gaming conventions. The convention has continually grown over the years, setting record attendance numbers with the expectation of 2020 an in-person event canceled due to COVID-19. This year, more than 71,000 people purchased passes for the sold-out event. 71K, that's a lot of people. The rapid growth, organizers of the event has also focused on making the event more inclusive. That includes creating spaces for people of color to meet and network, quiet spaces for those with sensory needs, and grants to bring underrepresented groups to the convention that otherwise would have been unaffordable. I like that. All these efforts over the years have really kind of created a much more open environment, said David Hope, president of Gen Con. And I think everybody benefits from it. Everybody has a better time. I
actually really like the sensory one, because God knows that was my problem when I wound up going to Everfree. It's the only convention I've ever gone to. I had a blast, but if it wasn't for this one lady who cosplayed as like a Lolita Pinkie Pie, shout out to you, you were beautiful. She really helped me get out of my shell, because I was fucking terrified. Okay, I'd never been around that many people. The only time I was doing good was at the very beginning when we were in line and like everyone was just singing Smile to piss off this old man who was trying to get into the hotel that the convention was in. So we all started singing that fucking My Little Pony song, everybody smile, smile, smile. And he was so fucking mad. There's like 75 people out there singing it all at the same time, just staring at him.
You guys realize you just played the episode that's from, right?
Yeah. Yeah, basically, and it was great. He did not have the sense of humor to go with it. He was cussing at us the entire way into the hotel. It was great.
And did not having the sense of humor, he played the bit.
Yeah. But no, if it wasn't for that lady who dressed up as Pinkie Pie, I probably would have been comatose, because I was so overwhelmed. So many sounds, smells, things, feelings, just... I wish they had one of those.
Well, there was I went to a convention here a few years ago. I think when I first moved to Arkansas, or moved to Central Arkansas, where I'm at now. I went to a convention that was city, 50 something miles away, and I went by myself. That was pretty rough. Not really knowing anybody once I went in there. I kind of wandered around for an hour or so, and then I was like, well, I guess I've seen everything more or less. I'm going to bounce, and I just didn't stay for anything else. Like, I didn't do any signings or nothing like that. So I don't know. I don't really understand.
What city was that in?
Fort Smith. In Fort Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it had been, like 2018, 2019 when I was still living in Bentonville. But
yeah.
I want to go to some, but at the same time, I think if I go, and I've talked to Eli about it, my other normal co-host that's on here. I think if we go, we may do like a live podcast thing from there, like a vlog type thing. It would be fun if I went with somebody. But I want to go with somebody else instead of going by myself again, because I just ADHD chase, social anxiety and shit hits. So. And Eli is very much a social, like, he doesn't meet strangers kind of guy out in public. He'll just talk to whoever, however. And, so that's something that I just...
He's not a social butterfly. He's a social moth, and everyone's a lamp.
That's true, yeah. I can give you that. But Eli's dead to me now. I don't know if anybody had followed my tweet that I posted earlier this week.
No!
Eli... he sent me something on Discord saying, I was watching somebody play Suicide Squad and I really liked it. I thought the graphics are great. And I was like, you're dead to me. You're dead. And then I posted that on Twitter, like taking friendship applications.
Oh my god.
So Chuck, did you watch the Deadpool Wolverine movie?
No,
I have not seen it yet.
Nobody else has seen it yet.
bitch, I have no money.
My kids,
I know.
my kids went and saw it, and I've let them spoil a little bit of it.
It's so good.
But no,
I'm not going to spoil anything. I just want to talk to somebody about it, nerd out about some of the stuff, but I'll wait.
I've heard it's amazing.
I enjoyed it. It's definitely a good go watch. Don't take little kids to it. It's definitely rated R. Do not take little kids to this movie. I was talking to a coworker today. He's like, "Oh yeah, my daughter was going to take my grandkids, 4 or 5-year-old grandkids, to the movie." I was like, "Do not do that. That's bad." I said I went and watched it. I said that's not good. Don't do that. Don't let them do
Whereas, as much as I'm sitting there going, no, I'm also sitting there going, yes,
that.
do it. Corrupt the child.
No.
Corrupt the child. Start them young.
I did want to bring up another movie. So, reviews for the Borderlands movie are out.
Oh, God,
and
no.
they are not good, which is exactly how I called it when I watched the trailer, 4 months ago now or something like that?
I don't want to see this roadkill.
It is... Yeah, I'll go ahead and read this is from IGN. IGN gives it a bad review. It's bad.
Oh
It's
my
real
God.
bad.
You
So
ain't joking about that. I'm gonna look away for this. This is painful.
there is no such thing as a video adaptation curse. There are awful video game adaptations. Take Borderlands, for example. Eli Roth's hideous as sin recreation of Gearbox Studios' beloved looter shooter franchise belongs on the scrap heap. I'd call it cosplay the movie, except they insult the professional cosplayers who have miraculously transformed into Mad Moxie, Tiny Tina, and other Vault Hunters with award-winning results. Roth's inexcusably dull, one-dimension chore of a movie captures none of the creative chaos, exploration, or action-packed hilarity of the games that inspired it.
You could tell from the fucking photo. How were they surprised?
Oof. So, Chuck, I will give you a rundown here. Let's see if I can blow this picture up. I cannot. I don't know if you can
just
see
Google
it. Yeah. I'll show you here the cast.
Movie adaptations of video games are always very like
Touch and go.
touch and go, hard to do.
What's up?
But
Hi,
if
Brittany.
you love it so bad, both the
Hello, we
critics
gotta-
and the fans hate it, then you're done.
Oh yeah.
Country
no.
Boy coming in with a tier 1 sub. Thank you for 6 months. Country Boy, welcome in.
Welcome back, country.
I want to find an image of the actual thing here. Come on, load.
Anybody see Rings of Power this year yet?
Oh God, no.
Nope. I stopped watching Marvel after Endgame.
Oh, that one.
Oh, I have to watch.
Rings of Power was Lord of the Rings.
Oh. Yeah, do you see how far out of touch I am? No. You said
But yeah,
Rings of
close
Power, and I
enough.
immediately thought of fucking 10 Rings movie. It's like, no.
Man, why are these pictures so pixelated? What the hell?
Because it's as shit as the show itself.
I don't. Maybe it's Firefox. I don't know. Like, trying to blow these pictures up, they're grainy.
I haven't used Firefox in years. I always use either Google
Same.
or Opera. I know a lot of people don't like Opera because it.
Well, I wanted to use something that wasn't my Google, that wasn't linked to it.
You
Why
just use
can't I-
Opera.
Sing Opera.
Opera. I thought Opera had its own thing, like its own problem or whatever. Why can't it blow up, man?
Everything's got problems.
Yeah.
I have problems. I have a lot of
I'll be
problems.
able to see these pictures very well. But anyway, all right, I'll just blow this up and see if I can get it any better. But basically, so Chuck, I'll tell you, Kate Blanchett is playing. Why did I just forget her name? Lilith, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Lilith.
Lilith.
Lilith in the game is mid-20s.
Sit.
But you got
Sit.
Kate.
Good girl. I don't want that.
Sit, Maine. Sit.
I am sitting.
Good girl.
Sit harder.
Oh, no, look at the puppy.
You're gonna have death by chair if you sit any harder.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, baby.
That's so adorable.
Steal the baby. I will steal it.
Oh, adorable.
If you hear the sound of bees, it's me. Puppy.
Adorable.
So Kate Blanchett plays Lilith. Lilith is a mid-20s character in the game. Jamie Lee Curtis plays Tannis. Tannis is an early to mid-30s character in the game. Kevin Hart plays a soldier named Roland. Roland is a big buff soldier played by Kevin Hart. Doesn't make any sense. Tiny
not
Tina.
Even half the size of Roland. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Kevin.
Yeah.
You need platform boots, baby.
This person playing Tiny Tina, okay, I guess. Jack Black is Claptrap. Sucks. Jack Black is terrible. This guy looks good. The guy who plays Krieg looks fine. That's the only good casting, like of
The
the whole
shirtless
movie.
man looks great.
Yeah, this big dude here playing Krieg looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't really try with anyone fucking else.
Their casting was bad. Like I called it at the beginning. Their casting was shit.
That's how Hollywood is anymore.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, like, they could have just the device
They could have
disconnected.
just called in fucking cosplayers and they'd have basically done it for free.
Yeah.
There you go. The costumes are already made. Look better.
I mean, just the
Probably
fact that
acted
the
better.
cosplayers would probably-
Yeah.
cosplayers would at least be close to the source material because they love it, you know?
Just go to
That's the thing I
Borderlands,
don't
TikTok, and
understand.
scroll for a bit. You'll find the perfect casting right there.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why they keep giving these roles and movies and shit to people who don't care about it.
No.
Why do you think you're gonna
because they
go
want a
make
full
money?
because they want a full A-list cast. Like,
Well, no,
look
no,
at
no,
all
the
these A-list
A-list-
celebrities.
A-list cast is one thing. Why are they giving it to the directors who don't care about them to make?
Yeah.
Because
Well, I
Because
went.
you can act your heart out, and I mean, it doesn't matter if you know the thing or not. If you can act good, then that's fine. But it's
Yeah.
the stories themselves that are coming out as hot, fiery garbage piles.
Yeah. I went
Yeah.
through. I went through Eli Roth's IMDb or whatever, his like filmography stuff. I like Hostel was the only one that I've even actually heard of. I've never heard of any of the rest of the movies that he's done. In the ones that I did did not come out very well. I think his only like big major role was what was the Bastards movie, Inglourious Bastards. He played it in Inglourious Bastards alongside Brad Pitt. That's really like his only role that even sticks out to me. And there was an interview with him. Is like, oh, and I quoted it on Twitter. It was like, it's like, yeah, Eli Roth explains how the movie is not going to be canon. I was like, Eli Roth explains how the movie is going to bomb in the box office. Because that's exactly what it did. The film operates like Borderlands 101, focusing on Kate Blanchett's grumbly bounty hunter Lilith. Grumbly bounty hunter? I guess. Roth and co-writer Joe Crombie replacing original co-writer Craig Mazin,
Crombie and Fitch.
whose name mysteriously vanished from the project in 2023. He probably saw this as a shit show and left. Interpret Gearbox's interplanetary world building in a disappointingly linear fashion. All the excitement of traversing Pandora's skag-ridden territories and Psycho Outpost is jettisoned as Roth boxes his characters into a single mission. Lilith is hired by business titan and arms manufacturer Atlas Edgar Rodriguez to find his daughter on Pandora, and that daughter ends up being the dainty demolitionist Tiny Tina. Really? There's a relation?
But Tina her parents are dead.
Yeah, then they weren't Atlas. She's not a daughter of Atlas.
No.
No, she was just anyway.
Were they
But
commoners?
everything bad about this is why the FNAF movie was delayed for 6 years, because I wanted to make sure they found a director that was actually passionate about the project, which took a while.
I
but
like
we're
the
here now.
FNAF movie.
Yeah.
It did good.
Yeah.
Mario did pretty good. Mario hit a billion.
That's what I mean.
It's not impossible.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They took 6 years to make the goddamn movie.
I would rather
it was supposed to
it take a long
it was supposed to come out in 2017. Yeah, I would rather them take a long time too, which is what they did, and they ended up coming out with something great, even if the critics don't agree.
Critics can suck it. They don't know what it is.
Well, the critics are all shills and paid for patsies anyway, for the most part.
No, I personally, I loved FNAF movie. I finally got to see it recently, and I'm like, oh, yay.
Have you seen the teasers for the FNAF 2 movie? Like, we got to see the molding for Tortiga. Yeah, they're making 2 and 3. Okay, wait. the first day in box office, the movie cost $20 million to make. They immediately broke even and were able to fund the next 3 movies. We were originally going through FNAF 2 and 3, but no, they're like, you know what? We have enough for the 4th. Why not do the first 4 games? Because that was the original.
Perfect.
We'll see. I mean, there's a point where it can be too far. Hopefully, they keep the momentum going. Oh no, you're too zoomed in.
But yeah, I'm dying on my tower defense. Hang on.
They've already completely funded FNAF 2.
Well, yeah, I'd heard that. Well, I knew it was like low budget and did good, which is exactly how it should be, because the game was kind of a low budget game. You know what I mean?
I think Scott said he made it in like just a few weeks. Like he modeled for FNAF 1, he modeled Bonnie and Freddy in one day.
Yeah. Well,
and Bonnie gave him nightmares, which is why
Bonnie gave so many people fucking nightmares. But I have to laugh that out of all the animatronics, the most unhinged is fucking Cupcake.
Who everyone called his official name is Mr. Cupcake, but everyone called him Carl, and I still continue to call him Carl because
let me finish this here, and then we can.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I just wanted to before my brain skips out on it. Lilith's objective isn't just rescuing Tina from former mercenary Roland.
So wait,
Roland
But they're supposed to be what? Wait.
And Psycho Krieg. There's also an ancient Iridian vault. Okay. Lilith's objective isn't just about rescuing Tina from former mercenary Roland and Psycho Krieg. So I guess they have Tiny Tina for whatever reason. Okay,
I'm gonna write down my questions so that way you can finish reading.
Okay, there's an ancient Iridian vault, and Tina might be one of the 3. She's the key to everything, girl. Literally. Fucking tired ass trope. Roth's movie bends together plot points that span the Borderlands timeline, but the experience is regrettably simplistic. It's only a matter of time before Lilith, Tina, Roland, Krieg, and everybody's favorite mouthy robot, Claptrap. Not favorite mouthy robot.
I like Claptrap.
He's fine, but like, why?
They really did overplay him.
Why not just get the actual voice actor that did Claptrap?
I think he didn't want to come back. I think that was the issue.
Well, there's been 2.
There's that. I want the OG.
Yeah, from Vault Hunting Squad between the adversarial Crimson Lance soldiers led by Commander Knox, Janina Gavankar, Janine. I don't know how to pronounce that. Janina? Is that how you pronounce
Her name is now Janine for the future.
Janina Gavankar, the massive threshers that could swallow a hunter whole. The mission seems daunting but any challenge they face breezes by with deflated stakes. Lilith lucks into a crucial artifact by opening a single drawer, while Roland avoids what should be a certain psycho-inflicted death off camera, neutering any sense of peril, which is likely the gameplay on God mode with infinite lives, except these characters don't even take damage, so what's the point? The internet is full of Borderlands fan fiction, more inspired than Roth's vanilla nostalgia fest. He directs action sequences like he's posing action figures, instructing Blanchett to posture hips cocked as if Lilith were a dystopian marauder Barbie. The characters' costumes are always pristine despite enduring battlefield wear and tear, explained by the silly electric shower gadget that eliminates stains. The question would be really cool if it seems to be the most thought anyone put into Borderlands, and the answer is frequently no. Ross Production doesn't genuinely invest in the universes Gearbox has built, so why should we care about the emaciated excuse for sci-fi adventure? Sure, you'll ride Marcus's Benjamin Byron bus, spot Doll, Echo HUDs, and Gander Pandora locales like acidic caustic caverns, but that's all spoon-fed familiar and filling a single rice cake. Oh, it's all spoon-fed familiar and is filling as a single rice cake. Visually, Borderlands is one of the ugliest studio releases you'll see this year. Even in IMAX, Pandora's dusty digital backdrops resemble pixelated vomit. Jesus. This is an early scene where the bunny-eared Tina tosses explosive stuffed animals at Lilith from above, and the green screening of Greenblatt atop her junkyard perch. Greenblatt? Atop her junkyard perch. Even attempt to believably plug Tina into place later. The Atlas confronts our unlikely heroes like Ross shot them against the LED wall to show low-res YouTube feed. The game's cel-shaded, pleasingly pop-arty aesthetic is one of their most attractive features, so why would you drown the movie's opening sequence in dimly lit murk? At least the wardrobe department nailed it. The ensemble's outfits, which burst with signature colors, but even those look like trash against the washed-out eyesore landscapes. God damn, this guy is ripping this shit apart.
No kidding.
Outside of Greenblatt playing the explosives addict, clearly modeled after Harley Quinn. Oh god, here we go. No one on screen appears to enjoy themselves, especially Blanchett. She's the correct choice for Lilith, but plays the gunslinging. She's the correct choice for Lilith? What the fuck? No. Right. But plays the gunslinging mercenary with an eye-rolling ambivalence that translates into dry, disinterested performance. Kevin Hart plays Kevin Hart in a beret. Okay. Portions of Florian Montu's nonsense dialogue are inaudible, and Roth can't even coax a consistently funny claptrap out of Jack Black. Jesus. Gina Gershon's Mad Moxie. That was another shit casting, too. A seductive burlesque charm, while Jamie Lee Curtis' neurotic Dr. Patricia Tanis exists merely to rattle off exposition. The complaint here isn't one of Hollywood stars failing to properly emulate their in-game counterparts. It's more that Roth wastes their talents treating the cast of heavy hitters like a personality-free eye candy for the fandom. In all honesty, Borderlands feels incomplete. Roth's storytelling rushes forward in conspicuous briskness. As a crucial building blocks were missing from the plot. Maybe those 2 weeks of reshoots under fill-in director Tim Miller shaved Roth's vision down to what we see here. Why else would Crom deserve a portrait in the end credits? Crom. Olivia Richards. Who the hell is Crom? Why does that name sound familiar? Crom.
Mm-hmm.
The name sounds familiar and part of the game, but I can't. Deserve a portrait in end credits. He's barely last minute cameo in the movie. Something that's not adding up. Gearbox's games are dense, expansive, and brimming in the freedom to get buck wild, whereas Roth's interpretation is like a preschooler's Guardians of the Galaxy coloring book. Verdict! Borderlands is an abysmal waste of beloved franchise that takes a kooky band of murderous misfits and drains the life out of their first adventure together. Eli Roth is no James Gunn, and this film has none of the lovable lunatics, awe-striking sci-fi visuals, and out-of-this-world storytelling that Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. The hyper-stylized flair of Borderlands games is replaced by one of the most superficial, level, and PG-13 rating, with all the limb-severing gore, dirty-minded humor, and uniquely deranged themes that are replaced by recycled blandness geared toward the mass marketability. And in the worst-case scenario, Borderlands movie goes against everything Borderlands stands for as a series. A miserable failure.
I have so many questions written down.
Lots. Giving it a 3. Borderlands is a catastrophic disappointment that plays like a hacked-to-pieces studio shop, betraying everything fans adore about Gearbox Software's franchise in a derivative, regrettable fashion. Matt Donato from IGN. He
Okay.
ripped into this shit. Yeah, I have a few things too. Go ahead, Nemo.
One of the first few questions I wrote down. Tina is the key. What the fuck? Is she a siren now all of a sudden? I know this.
There was no mention about siren powers either.
Oh yeah, that's something I forgot to put down. The next one, why is Krieg working with Roland, and why the fuck did they kidnap Tina? As far as I remember, Roland really did not like. I mean, wait, we didn't even get to play a game with Roland and Krieg together.
No.
So that makes no sense whatsoever.
In Krieg's backstory, he only becomes
Likes
a Vault Hunter
Maya.
because of Maya.
Yeah.
He sees Maya, adores Maya, and like his
Look out, pretty lady!
Yeah, his inner monologue, like his inner monologue is like a coherent person, but he's like he can't voice it or whatever.
I love Krieg.
Krieg is awesome. But yeah, basically his only reason to becoming a Vault Hunter was because of Maya.
So the fact that he's working with Roland makes absolutely no sense. He would sooner kill him.
Why make Krieg? Why not put Brick in?
That was one of my questions. Why the fuck do you have all of the other original cast, but you don't got Brick?
Yeah, well, you don't have.
How hard
you have
is it to find a fucking 7 foot tall muscle man?
It's not. Well, the guy playing Krieg could have played fucking Brick.
Exactly. I'm taking that. He's a little skinny, but you know what? I'm taking it.
And why put Tannis in like as the fucking Vault and Tiny Tina? Like, there's no Mordecai. There's no Brick.
There's no Marcus.
Marcus is in it. Marcus is in part of it.
Marcus is in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have heard no talk of Marcus so far, so that was one of my other questions.
It said that you see his bus. Marcus's sure you'll ride Marcus's bus, spot doll, echo HUDs. You know, you'll see these things, and so Benjamin Byron Davis plays Marcus.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's in there, but he's an NPC character, just like in the games or whatever. But at the same time, like playable characters.
Well, one check.
There's no mention of siren abilities. Doesn't mention any of that kind of stuff.
Where's Handsome Jack in all of this?
I
know Handsome Jack was mostly in 2, but seeing as how they've got Krieg in here, we have to take into account that they are adding Borderlands 2 characters. So where's Handsome Jack?
They were going against the Crimson Raiders, the original Crimson Raiders, which was the original boss in Borderlands 1. Who would they have playing that? It says here. Yeah, they go against Commander Knox, Janina Gavankar or whatever. Yeah, the Crimson Lance. So in 2, Roland takes over the Crimson Lance, basically, or they become the Crimson Raiders or whatever at that time, or something like that. So you got. So there's that, which makes sense. Nobody put a fucking Scooter in there. Could we not have a Scooter fucking cameo, please? Shit.
Not even one catch a ride.
No catch a rides.
How the fuck are Tiny Tina's parents alive?
Well, that's the thing too, because they basically changed the story on that, saying that Tiny Tina's father is Atlas Bigwig. Did they say the name? Atlas Atlas. The guy is just Atlas. Edgar Ramirez to find his daughter on Pandora, and the daughter ends up being Tiny Tina. And Tiny Tina's parents were just like basic soldiers or explorers or some shit like that. Like they were scientists or something like in Tiny Tina's backstory. So they changed her backstory completely. The timeline. Yeah, the split between. Oh, and here they talk about how there's like no stakes or whatever. Like watching gameplay on God mode with infinite lives. Why not put the fucking the remat system in there where you die and you get like rematted into the game?
That would be an interesting concept for them to try and explain.
Yeah, well, but yeah, what was that called? There was a name for it. It was a Hyperion like clone something or whatever. I forget.
Revive.
Yeah.
Revival port or something. I don't quite remember. But that also brings up another one of my questions. They keep mentioning Atlas. I've heard no mentions of Hyperion or any other company.
Right. Well, I think there's mentions of them, but like I said, like they said doll echo HUDs or whatever. So there's probably mentions of them, but it's looking like Atlas is going to be the main because there's Tediore and Hyperion. Shit. Now there's all the different, they're all weapons manufacturers basically.
Exactly, and it
Um,
doesn't make. I mean, while I can understand for a smaller area, having the manufacturer have a monopoly on that area, the fact that they're on Pandora, there are so many areas that intersect. So it would be an open market for the gun trade there.
Yeah. Well. Okay. So yeah, Lilith lucks in the crucial artifact by opening a single drawer. That's just
That's
exposition to take, to save time or whatever. While Roland avoids what should be a certain psycho-inflicted death off camera. So they should have just killed him, but they said it's PG-13 or whatever. But then, like, off camera, he should have died and then, like, respawned at one of these, like, respawn points in the game or whatever.
Mhm.
And then, like, he looks at his bank account and it goes down because he was... Because that's what happens in the game. When you die and you respawn,
That would be funny.
It costs you money. So that would be... Yeah, that would be interesting. Like,
Oh.
oh man, you know what? I'm down
And
to my...
if anything, they could add stakes to it as well. Say if they wanted to change up the lore a little bit, and I don't think it would offend people too bad, have it to where if they run out of money, they can't respawn and they're dead.
Well, I mean...
That would add
that's
some
what, that's
form
what I'm
of
saying.
stakes into
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like he gets killed and he looks at his bank account. He's like, man, I can't afford to be respawned again, or like I can't afford to get revived
Exactly.
again.
I can't afford to be shot in the face again.
So.
I'm
And then,
too
like,
handsome
also when
for
you,
this.
I think also if you're shooting an enemy, like they should, when they fall back, they should throw their weapons in the air, like they explodes out of them when they die in the game, when their loot drops. All their stuff flies out of their pockets. Like, that would have been a funny homage to what happens in the game. You know what I mean? He shoots
Aggressively
a guy, like,
throwing money in
wads
every
of
direction.
cash in his gun and ammo fly out of him or whatever.
So many things they could have done that would have been comical.
Yeah, man. I think honestly, like, I think a group of cosplayers could have made a YouTube. I think they could have made a YouTube series way better.
YouTube poop that would be better than this.
They could have done something way better. And see, this doesn't say it, but I'd heard today that the budget of this movie was $100 million.
Oh God, what did they spend it on?
Well, the actors for one.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the actors was a big one, but then also, they said it's on track to make like $14 million opening weekend, or like it's gonna lose its ass.
Are they sure about that?
I don't know. Like I said, it's crazy because like these are early reviews are not good. Like
No.
at some point in time when it first popped up, like it was at 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh my God.
0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's look it up.
That's hard to manage. You know that?
Jesus.
For folks who haven't used Rotten Tomatoes before, getting a 0, you might as well just not post the fucking thing.
It may become the lowest. Rotten score right now is 6%.
It's about to go down when a bunch of fans add their stuff.
Tomato meter.
Ooh.
Tomato meter at 6%. Audience score at 51%.
There may not be enough
Yeah.
reviews for audience score to reflect the true thing of the audience.
Yeah, I don't know. It says now in theaters, so
Look,
you can
there's
go watch it now. But
47 critic reviews and there's 72 audience reviews. So gotta
So
wait till that number gets
exciting.
into the thousands.
You can watch this trash heap in theaters, guys.
there are still many cinema turkeys headed for our way before the year closes, but this sci-fi gobbler mixes inept directing, terrible writing, and indifferent acting, and a god-awful CGI into such a stupefying boredom. It feels like nothing could top it for badness. That is from Peter Howell of the Toronto Star.
Excuse
Donald Clerk of Irish Times. Console junkies will find themselves involuntary hammering an imagined X button in the hope of getting back to gameplay. No good. You're stuck with this wacko BS.
No, don't take our X button, please.
New York Times. Amy Nicholson of the New York Times. Like the original first-person shooter game, Borderlands is set on a junkyard planet named Pandora that was once the home base. It was once home base for an advanced alien species, but has since been overrun. So this is like by violent marauders and women with formidable push-up bras. Sort of generic Guardians of the Galaxy knockoff, except it's set in a wasteland and without any soul, humor, or imagination. Choose Christopher Lord to film you up.
Exotic.
Water.
I
saw what you were
The
trying
film
to
itself is a clunky old ship trying to present itself as new with a generational distance between those steering it and the target audience. Border Carla Hay, culture mix. Borderlands should be called Bored and Bland to describe this slipshod
Oh my god.
movie adaptation of the video game. It's just a mishmash of mindless action scenes, annoying characters, and shameless rip-offs of Star Wars and Mad Max movies. Well, I mean, that's kind of what the game was.
I mean, but at least the game was funny.
Yeah, so
The first three were.
the first two were
I liked the pre-sequel.
pre-sequel, I guess, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you talk
So
about...
I counted as the first three games.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, and
I follow.
pre-sequel, because 3 came a lot later.
So, yeah, 47 reviews, 6% tomato meter. Audience score 51%, fewer than 50 viewer ratings so far. So, we'll see Sunday. We'll come back to it on Sunday and see what it looks like then. But I'm guessing it's going to be shite. It's going to be shite. So, yeah, that was the biggest news that popped today. Like, nobody's enjoying this game. Everybody hates it.
Roblox.
This movie. Yeah, okay. I'll bring up the Roblox thing.
It do be gaming news. And it do be big.
Yeah.
What's happening with Roblox?
So apparently Roblox has been banned over in Turkey.
Turkey
as of
blocks
this morning.
Roblox access over abuse concerns, Justice Minister says. Okay, let me, this is from Reuters. That place. Gdansk. I think that's how you pronounce that. August 8th, Reuters. Turkey has blocked access to the popular video game platform Roblox over concerns about content that could lead to child abuse. The country's justice minister said, "Our country is obliged." No, you're fine. The country is obliged to take the necessary measures to ensure protection of our children. Justice Minister Yilmaz Tunk. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Said on social media platform X, using technology in a negative way is never acceptable. He said Turkish court has imposed the access block under investigation by prosecutors in the southern province. Okay.
Eat my phone.
Okay. Once or twice.
Prosecutors, get the exotic butter. We gotta make sure it gets through this.
Concerns the content could lead to the abuse of children. He did not give further details. The spokesperson for Roblox, which hosts user-created games, says ensuring the safety of users, particularly the youngest, is at the core of the company's operations. We respect the laws and regulations in countries we operate and share local lawmakers. Commitment to children. We look forward to working together to ensure Roblox is back online in Turkey as soon as possible, the spokesperson said in an email to Reuters. The Roblox ban came after Turkey blocked access to the social media platform Instagram last week for a move it said was due to Instagram not abiding by certain laws and public sensitivities. Turkish officials held with Instagram this week. Both the issue has not yet been resolved. But the issue, both, I'm just going cross.
English is hard. It's okay.
That's words, and I still can't read. I can't read. Actually, I was doing pretty good. Reading that fucking review of Borderlands, this dude put a bunch of multi-syllable words in for fucking whatever reason, I guess to prove that he had a journalist fucking degree or some shit. Jesus Christ. Fucking mouth, just spit it out already. Yeah, so Roblox, Turkey's accusing them of possible child abuse stuff, or stuff that could lead to child abuse. I can see where it's coming from as a platform that Roblox is. I can see where they're having to fight this. Hopefully they will get... and I've heard a lot of nasty rumors about Roblox and kids and stuff in the past. they probably corrected some of it. I don't know. I've just always heard that like there's a lot of predators and crap on there, and it
Oh yeah.
definitely possible.
I mean,
High possibility.
it's a website full of kids. That's why I have my shit locked. I don't let people talk to me on there because I'm like, no, that's
Right.
weird. Leave me alone. Then people try and add me as a friend, and I'm like, unless you add me while I'm on stream, it is an automatic no. I don't add people on there because I don't want people to be like, Nemo's friends with the
Yeah,
Here's
it's
a-
like I gotta know you a little bit first.
Right.
Exactly. But no, it's a shame. It is kind of a shame.
It's like our rules of the SMP. Like you can't just join the SMP just because we happen to be live and we have to be in the SMP. Like no. We gotta know you a little bit first. You gotta be in chat for a bit. You gotta, yeah.
Here we got an article. I didn't know.
No.
Is it Bloober? Bloober CEO. I didn't know that was the game company making this. Bloober CEO dreaming that gamers will trust us to deliver Silent Hill 2 remake.
What is that image? What did they do to his face? What is
Trust you? Trust you with my boy?
I mean,
Would sooner beat you with a balloon.
they gave Leon an extra
Look what they
chromosome,
did to the
I think.
female.
Oh yeah, I've
No.
seen.
You think he's bad? Look what they did to the woman.
Oh, I know. It made
She
me
looks
down
like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, I saw. I've seen.
The fuck?
Fans of Konami's original Silent Hill 2 have been skeptical of Bloober's team's forthcoming remake, but its CEO Peter Babino, don't know,
Nick Nicholson, who isn't doing the shit right,
has called for fans to trust the studio. Bloober is known for developing psychological horror games, but despite its confidence in the remake, fans have been less forgiving of this criticism of trailers shown so far. I am dreaming gamers will trust us. So, okay.
I will trust your game when you no longer have Sweet Baby Ink anywhere near your shit.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Get rid of them. Send them to the sun. Then I will trust you. I don't care if it
Banish
looks
them
like
to
a
the-
goddamn potato after
Banish
that.
them to the Shadow Realm.
Exactly. Be gone. To the void with you.
So there was a
weird ass
To the Phantom
hair
Zone.
looking shit.
I don't know, man. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the story does. I'm not a huge Silent Hill fan. I played it a little bit back in the day, but like I never did like finish it or whatever. So we'll see. Like I know it got a lot of hate for the DEI stuff that started out in it. So we'll see what happens.
They're just so ugly.
Yeah.
Why did they make her so ugly?
It's going gremlin mode, guys.
Do we have each other added on Discord, Flutter? Because I'm going to send you a picture of a very, very, very ugly old lady.
I think we do.
Where are you? My fluttery friend. There you are.
Find him. I was like, I
You're
can.
green. That's a front thing!
Or somebody had that as another one of my Discord friends had that face as their profile
looks like-
picture for a while.
that is not the thing I meant to send, but I'm gonna leave it there.
I was about to say, this just looks like a friendly farming game that's kind of anime.
it is. Jump scare.
What the f am I
Look
looking
at
at?
her
What is that?
unibrow. Look at her
Yeah.
brow.
Yeah.
They did.
What is that? What is that? Behavior did a better job.
She looks like her hair's made of Play-Doh and it's burnt. I hate it.
She
so
looks like she's from the
much.
early drafts of Life is Strange.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. Just look up Silent Hill 2 remake and you will see so
Oh yeah.
many photos.
Oh, wait. Her eyebrow color doesn't even match her hair color, which it's
No.
supposed to. And it just looks like two thick black caterpillars.
God damn it!
What?
Why did I do that again? Hang on.
She's over the game again.
Shut up.
What the f am I looking at?
Copy image. And here's the hot chick Remember the hot chick? She's still kind of hot, but
Bruh, hold on, wait.
she got fucking duck lips.
No, it's Marie, right?
I think so, yeah.
Maria. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my god, the child looks like a mannequin.
Oh my god.
I mean, she was terrifying in
Wait,
2001, but
These are the skins for other characters. So they were put on skins for other characters from Silent Hill. Sorry, no. These two were both put on Cheryl from Silent Hill in Dead by Daylight. They could have just used these models and it would have looked better. Like,
that looks great.
Oh my god.
She still looked like a hoe.
yeah, she
But
does.
that was kind of her thing. If I remember right, that was literally her thing. And the whole reason that he gets sad is like basically he falls in love with her. Spoilers for those who haven't played.
I'm trying to find an in-game image without opening up the game.
Dimart employee. Good morning.
So basically, a quick
Dimart
little
employee.
off the cuff
What's going on? Welcome in.
spoilers.
You're still
He
looking
falls
up
in love.
the Silent Hill stuff?
Yeah, he falls in
Yeah.
love with this blonde chick, and when she dies, they try to make it like this big thing, but basically he just really wanted to get his dick sucked, and she died.
Okay. So
I'm trying to make it so sad. I'm sorry. I love Silent Hill.
we got a few games coming out this month.
Ooh, what we got?
So we got Black Myth Wukong comes out this month.
Ooh.
We've also got Star Wars Outlaws. There's a controversy going on with that. Is it Outlaws? Whatever the Ubisoft
Isn't that the
is.
one that's got like $300 in?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of. It's
I
got a
think
bunch
we
of.
talked about that in a previous stream.
We have
We
talked
did.
about it, but now there's an allegation saying that they have bought reviews.
Oh god.
They have actually paid
They're
for good reviews. There's evidence of that. So yeah, and everybody's most people that's played it, because there was like a play test. Oh my god, we're gonna have to listen to that. So there was most of the people that play tested it was like, it's clunky, it looks really crappy, like it doesn't play well. There's a lot of crap that they're not in, that they didn't enjoy about it. There were shills that liked it or whatever, but like I said,
I mean, everybody likes something weird.
they may have been paid for too, though. So, but there's another game coming out that I've seen. I haven't watched or read anything about this. I've just seen thumbnails saying this is Woke, the game.
I've been hearing some things about that.
Okay, so here it is. Let me read you. Let me read you the synopsis of this before we watch the trailer.
What
This comes
is it
out
supposed to do?
August 20th. Ragtag crew, check. Musical gear, check. Tour bus and robot driver, check. Stolen package, check. Embark on a perilous road trip across the divided states of America. Use the power of words to shape relationships with your crew. Get out of trouble and reach your final destination. All right.
What?
All right.
What the did I just hear?
All right.
Bruh.
So let me
She's gone full demon mode. She's done with this shit.
turn the volume up. We're gonna play this trailer.
In a world divided by disinformation,
They don't even
where
have
danger
serious
lurks
narration.
around every turn, a motley crew of misfits embark on a fateful road trip to discover their true.
Please tell me you're done.
Oh, we're just getting started, dude.
Fucking God.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words
Oh
have
shit,
power.
Darth Vader?
They can
Oh,
give
look,
you
they have
strength.
powers.
Ready for this?
Stand still.
Oh, it's a hack and slash.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart.
I've reminds me of something.
But
you
if
would see
words
on,
hold
like,
so much power, he has no
mid-360
respect
years.
for you.
She's right.
What
The
the fuck?
question is,
Oh,
What do
her
you
words become her
have to
literal
say?
power.
I think we can
Oh
all agree.
my.
She said,
my
shut.
trailer
She
voice
told them to shut
was
the
better
fuck
than
up, and
yours.
they all like turned red and like almost couldn't breathe.
You're right. Oh my god.
So she gets to be a Twitter troll, and they actually listen to her.
That is a very dangerous power to give anyone, especially a woman. As a woman, that is a dangerous power to give anyone.
I feel like they would have. I feel like they did it better with. Oh, I forgot her name, but you know the Umbrella Academy girl, who was like, "I heard a rumor, and then whatever she says comes true."
I
don't think I've watched that, but the one that I can think of is that one guy off of Hero Academia, where if you talk to him,
Oh,
he
I
can,
know who you're talking
kill
about.
you. Yeah.
So okay, the way that power works is he asks you a question, and if you answer his question and he's using his power, he gets to mind control you, and any external force, like someone just taps you or whatever, manages to knock you out of it.
It's still a better concept than that.
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna bomb. Nobody's gonna want to play this shit.
Yeah,
It's a
like
shame.
I love
No.
the art style. I hate the story.
I just what I'm saying. Like I enjoy the art style. Is kind of it's kind of Telltale looking, which makes me wonder. Like there's hack and slash, but it honestly makes me wonder if this isn't like a Telltale style game where it's all fucking talking and stuff.
The art style is like halfway between Raft and Borderlands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it
Well, I
doesn't
mean, yeah,
quite
it's like
blend
the
right.
the Telltale Walking Dead series. That's what it reminds me of. That cell shading.
that too.
It kind of gives an Uncanny Valley vibe. I'll be honest,
Yeah, just a little bit.
because they don't, their lips don't move right. None of them move right. Like watch when they talk, they don't have actual mouth movements. Like sure, people can argue that I don't technically have full mouth movements either. But
Yeah, but you and I have more dynamic in our mouths than they do.
exactly, all their mouths did was
Yeah, it's like people's mouths don't just move on your hinge.
we don't just
They
go blah, blah,
have-
blah, 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 blah.
There are 42 muscles just for our mouth.
So okay, so I'll bring up the game that Nemo suggested here, and we'll look at that one. Just something that's happier. We're gonna give us a palate cleanser
Yeah.
or whatever.
I have been waiting
This
for
looks
this
cute.
game to come out for so long.
This looks
Fields
cute. This is
of Mystria.
It's like if Sailor Moon, Harvest Moon, and Stardew Valley had a weird love triangle baby.
Start your new
God.
life, build the farm of your dreams as you discover the world brimming with possibilities. Magic, romance, and adventure all await you in this nostalgic farming life sim RPG. So yeah, I mean it's Stardew Valley for sure.
It's really cute. I like it.
Room Factory-esque. And it I mean, looking at that just straight brings me back to like old Legend of Zelda games, you know?
Yeah.
I keep expecting to see an ozark show up around the corner.
Like, okay, for a split second I thought that was Sailor Moon.
Right?
Like, what the fuck?
That's what got me started looking at it to begin with. I'm like, oh my god, is this a Sailor Moon harvest sim?
Honestly, that'd be great. Like, give me Hotaru, please.
I don't understand I mean, I know these games are super popular. I never really got the appeal for them, I guess.
I want to play this so bad, and he
It's
looks
a,
like a himbo, and I would date him.
People like magic. People like sustainable lifestyles.
Himbos! I
Like,
like
one of those characters
himbos!
directly looks like Sailor Moon with purple. Or like she looks like she'd be a villain for Sailor Moon.
Oh, I love her design. She's pretty.
Yeah. I feel like it's Soul Cavern.
Oh shit, you can swim.
Yeah. That wasn't something you could do in Stardew Valley. Oh, look at the cabin! Oh, it looks so cute.
The
Please
cow
tell me you can
has
do-
glasses. The cow has
Celine.
Will it be?
So I guess you get to create
multiplayer?
your own character, I guess. It looked like
Yeah.
you create your own character.
I want to play.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Single player.
I wonder if it'll unseat Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is like still being played a lot
I
by.
kind of doubt
Yeah,
that.
it was just recently updated with
Yeah.
1.6. It got like 2 new events. Everyone got winter outfits. They got more stuff.
Oh, so they're finally
Um,
starting to add in like some of the mods and shit that people have done over the years.
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool. Means I'll have to go through and fix all of my mods though.
Well, yeah, but I'm glad Concerned Ape, even though he's working on another Stardew Valley-esque that's more combat oriented, it was like the Chocolatier, I think.
Haunted
He's-
Chocolatier. I've been watching that
Yes,
one
thank
too.
you. He's still adding updates to Stardew Valley, and it's great.
Does anybody know if Haunted Chocolatier has got a release date yet or not? I keep seeing updates
No.
about it, but I'm not too sure if it's got a release date.
No, as long as it doesn't hit the same limbo as Silk Song, I'm good.
Haunted Chocolatier?
Yeah.
Is that like a...
It's done by the same
you-
creator who did
Yeah.
Stardew Valley.
You
Oh,
from what
okay.
I can see, you play as a chocolatier of a small town, and it's essentially
good.
like Stardew Valley, where you've got to like manage stuff in your chocolate factory, and then there's more. It's more on the combat side rather than the farming side. But you still
I
got to build relationships with people.
did a Chocolatier thing myself this weekend because I'm a fat kid and I wanted to do it. So I bought... Sorry, this is a complete aside, but you said Chocolatier. And it just
So you're
reminded
fine.
me.
Hey man, chocolate, go for
So
it.
I bought Cinesticks, like, you know, like the... So you buy the Cinesticks in a roll or whatever, and you put them on a sheet and bake them. So I put Cinesticks out and baked them, and then put the icing on, and then got dipping chocolate and drizzled all over them. So it was like chocolate covered Cinesticks, and they were just as delicious as they sound. And like I want to make them again really soon, but also like probably don't need that much sugar and chocolate again for a while. But yeah, they turned out really good. I'm gonna make them again for like Christmas or something. I don't know. But, yeah.
So, going on an entirely different topic, but at least it's still on gaming.
Sorry, I just the Chocolatier thing just
No,
reminded me of that.
You're
You're
fine.
You are totally good. I'm just over here looking around at shit. There's another thing. I saw this come out as like a leak a while ago. I didn't think it was real, and then all of a sudden it came out and it was actually real, and I about shit my pants in excitement. Okay, I'm still vibrating over this. I need this.
All right, let me look it up.
And it may or may not be because I am falling
Oh,
face
that
first
yeah. I was about to
back
go off of
into
that.
the FNAF
So-
fandom.
I have Scott's Twitter open on my other page, and I eventually want to go over it because today is the anniversary of FNAF 1. And yeah,
Oh,
I eventually,
okay.
10 years.
yeah, they're
10
getting
years
a
of
racing-
animatronic nightmares.
they're getting
5 laps at Freddy's.
5 laps at Freddy's.
What's going on, guys? Still
Yeah.
come back again. Hope you're
Oh,
fantastic.
wow, that is not what I wanted to watch. Nope.
I sent
The Steam link.
powered-
Well, see the thing, if I click that link, it pulls up a window in this one, and then that window is what shows on the stream because it's being captured as. So that's
Can I
kind
just
of.
share the Twitter page on my end?
Yeah, you can do share screen, and I can pop it up. I've got the Steam one up now though.
Okay. Well, the thing I have of is the rest of the FNAF, and I want to share it today because today is the anniversary.
Okay.
But you can do this first.
5 laps at Freddy's.
5 laps at Freddy's. I don't know. Is the sound good? on the
Yep,
stream?
we can hear it.
Too loud or?
The funniest thing is, I think
Sounds
one of the
loud,
spring
dude.
traps, one of the cars, there's like, I think it's the same purple car from Midnight Motorist, has a tiny little, on the antenna of the car, it has a little spring trap or spring Bonnie like heading, which is a very FNAF way to confirm, yes, the character you are in Midnight Motorist is doing that.
Beautiful.
I mean,
Yes.
I want to play as someone
Honestly, I love it. So silly.
I want to play as someone so bad. And look at Pumpkin's photo. Isn't she adorable?
Yes.
And you get to drive
This
with
is
a
another-
cupcake.
This is another game series that just like I never did play any of these games. So.
And that's
Fine. There are
totally
so
valid.
many. There are so many. Like,
Oh, yeah, I
you
know.
But
can
look,
put them
look
on
at this.
Twitter.
You get fucking jump scared mid-thing. That's one of the things.
That was the wolf. Please
I'm
let me
willing
play
to-
as a little bit. Please let me
I'm-
play as a little bit, even if it's like a reskin of Funtime Foxy.
Cool.
I am so
August 7th.
excited.
Oh,
You
okay.
can play
The demo is
right
available
now.
August 7th.
It's out now.
The
though.
demo's of it.
You can
The
play the
demo's
demo
available.
right now. I've already downloaded
Download the 5 Laps Freddy demo.
and I'm going to be playing
Oh
it.
my god! Yeah, and it released.
You
The
wanna
full
play it with me?
release is next year. All right, let's see.
What happened?
All right, let's see.
Five
What's
Nights at
this?
Freddy's.
Little beings got
You
ops
want it?
for real. 5 Laps at Freddy's. Nah, who comes up with these ideas?
Scott Cawthon himself. Okay, in FNAF, especially in like the Halloween update stuff, he there's so many stuff like FNAF 67, beginning of the cinematic universe. What?
I'm still sad that they wound up closing down the AR game on mobile.
Yeah, that was okay. That wasn't Scott's fault. That was the company he was working with.
I know, but
Yeah,
still, I can still be sad.
Yeah,
They do have a version of it on
they
Roblox.
released Funtime Freddy like 2 weeks beforehand. Ah, yes, let me spend $60 so I can look at him for 2 days.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, if you want, you can join me on a Roblox version. It's actually pretty good. They've got the animatronics looking pretty fucking nice. And I can send you over a Funtime Freddy. I think I've got his skin already. So
Yeah, I didn't.
I might just do that.
I never got into the
Just ping me when you're on that. And
Freddy universe thing.
Totally understandable. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Not
Everybody is into weirdly killer animatronics that are shaped like
I
bears,
gotta do
chickens,
this
and rabbits.
because it kind of gave me catharsis of being able to, because I was absolutely terrified of the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics when I was little.
Right.
How playing this got me over that
Well,
shit.
they've always
Not to mention,
all of
I
them
love
have-
colors. There's a lot of
all
colors.
the animatronic stuff has always been creepy, right?
Yeah.
The
'Cause it's
Scott
in
unit
County
will
Valley
get
of-
into my grasp soon, I swear. Oh yeah, was you gonna share that Twitter thing?
Oh
We
yeah.
just
Oh yeah. Into the Pit came out
Goodbye.
today.
Into the pit.
It's based off of one of his books, I think.
Hmm.
I never
Okay.
was able to find any of the books because by the time they came out, I was out of school and I didn't hear about them. So
Okay, there we go. So I scrolled down to the bottom. So he released the thing, which was an entire week of FNAF, which is awesome.
Oh.
Pop Goes was one of the first fan games, and Scott made a fanverse initiative. And so now the creators of those games are adding more stuff. Like My Pop Goes, I think is like a I don't know entirely what it is, but it's like a chibi thing. And that was August 1st.
if anybody here is as old as fuck as we are, do y'all remember Mr. Game & Watch?
No.
So basically it would have like a preset background and then it would just overlay the pixels on top of that background and make everything work that way. It's really old handheld type games. You could get them from like McDonald's toys way back when.
So what was the dates? What was the calendar thing for?
That's still the events for the 10-year anniversary.
Okay, so
it started August 1st, and today's August 8th, which this was basically the week of FNAF.
Into the Pit full game release. Okay.
Yeah, finally came out today.
I played it this morning on stream. It is so good.
You have it?
Yes, I do. It's on Steam.
I'm going to crawl into your house. You are no longer safe in Canada land.
She's not in Canada.
I'm in LA. I'm in
That's
Los
Dubes.
Angeles.
Dubes is in Canada.
I will find you. We will play.
Okay.
Watch
so
out
yeah,
for
that's
the
Pop
bees.
Goes. This is the we're also getting teasers about the FNAF 2 movie. So here's part of the endoskeleton, which they're making. The Joy of Creation remake got a demo, and I saw people playing it. It looks so good.
Terrifying.
It is. It's on Steam as well.
Yeah.
Which most of FNAF Fanverse has been on Game Jolt, but like full Steam stuff, like, incredible. Here's some eyes.
Wait, I thought that the Joy of Creation wasn't fully released yet. I thought it's still.
No, they were
open.
No, it's the demo right now.
The FNAF 2 movies pages got leaked with 3 fake script pages, so we have to find the real one out. We have to find out.
Yeah, that's
out
at the top. That's at the top. He also released a interactive novel. You can buy it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. which is really cool. Here's the molding for Toy Chi's face.
I wonder if they're gonna have her show up without her beak.
Oh, probably. They almost have to.
I mean, yeah.
Here's the teaser for the interview he did with Daco.
I watched some of that. It's kind of a shame.
Here's
Apparently, he was not a fan of the first. I mean, he was disappointed with the first movie. I'm like, but it was so good.
Yeah, he likes to. I mean, the reason why the entire series kept continuing after FNAF 3 is because he wasn't satisfied with the FNAF 3 jump scares, and so he met FNAF 4, and there was something else he wasn't satisfied with, so he just kept going.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, here's Toy Bonnie in the middle of being molded. Inner servos of the animatronics that are going to be playing the animatronics. Because the toy animatronics are too small to have human puppets, so they're basically making the actual animatronics. And then what my favorite announcement. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
saw it too.
Oh my god, you're shitting me!
Finally!
I thought we
Finally!
talked about. Didn't we talk about this last week? That this was
No,
like.
No,
this was
it wasn't.
leaked?
This was announced August 5th. This is 3 days ago. We're talking about this as maybe.
My god.
I saw this.
Yeah,
I thought we
here.
talked about the Five Nights at Freddy's
No.
potentially being in Dead by Daylight. I could have swore we talked about this.
Or FNAF got. Yeah, this was posted on the actual Dead by Daylight. And then here's the wait.
I saw the Wi-Fi thing too. Normal.
Laugho.
I'm not sure what that was. Secret of the Mimic.
So, and this is it said 2025 at the end. So here's from the Tales of the Pizzaplex book series. Because FNAF has three different book series, and then 2 like files books. At the end of Tales of the Pizzaplex, in the final epilogue, someone manages, I forgot who, but our protagonist manages to trap the mimic in a, essentially, I think, clown costume?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
weird mascot costume.
In a clown mascot costume. And so, we're thinking, this is it.
This is Ronald McDonald.
Anyway. Really cool. I can't wait for that. I think it said
wonder what
2025
kinda-
at the end.
Are
Yeah,
they gonna
25.
have any survivors dress up as like maybe the bullies or maybe like
Okay,
animatronic
for
fans?
the Dead by Daylight thing, I've heard that it's killer only with no
No.
with no mask.
There was talk. I just saw a thing on Reddit News that they're saying that Dracula from Castlevania was going to be one of the killers. In
Oh
Dead by
yeah, it's in
Daylight.
it's in the PTB right now in the public beta test.
Ooh, cool.
He can transform into
So-
a bat and a wolf and do
A
stuff.
wolf?
And will you get one of the? Why did I just blank on their names? Oh, god damn it!
Here's Withered Foxy.
One of the main characters from the main heroes from Castlevania series. I just blanked on their fucking names.
Alucard?
Belfonts.
There you go.
Belfonts. Belmont.
Belmonts. Thank you. Yes, that one.
Belfons.
I was getting there. I was
It's
narrowing it in.
Alphonse. It's Alphonse
Samsonite.
mixed with-
So close.
Here's the trailer for Into the Pit.
I was way off.
Into the Pit is so cool. I want to play.
And it's just full of references and stuff. It's awesome.
Fucking Ghostbusters reference at the very beginning. Don't get shy.
What do you wish for most?
Welcome to Freddy's Bad Bears, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike.
I still keep
Anybody
laughing
hear
when
that
they
on the
have
stream?
bombing pelvic thrusting.
I know, right?
You may think you know the answer.
Also, I know that's the voice. I know it
I can't hear you, baby. Not with it going.
But what will your deepest desires?
The narrator is Amber Lee Connors, I think, because it just sounds like her. It just it's like
I
the
mean,
very...
yeah, that's Circus Baby's voice actor, isn't it?
Is it? Because I remember
She
being
sounds like Circus Baby.
Well, she also sounds like Toy Chica from FNAF World. I think it is the same voice actress.
Oh, I never played FNAF World, so I don't really know any of the voice actors there.
I've played FNAF World way too many
No
times.
idea what's going on.
Cost. Will you survive long enough to make your wish come true?
Really kind of loud.
Okay, I'm gonna have you guys stream with me one of these jump scare games because I don't feel anything toward these games. I don't know, like I've never really played them. I don't really jump scare very
That's fine.
easily, so but I've been curious. Like I want to stream one just to see,
Yeah.
if it gets
If
me.
anything, I would recommend maybe not so much one of these, but another game that's full of jump scares is Cry of Fear, and it's free.
Yeah, whatever game. Like I just want somebody. We'll set it and play it because I don't know. Well, it's like horror movies for me. ADHD kind of ruins horror movies because I always see what's coming. Pattern recognition. So.
Oh, I have that too, but I still
enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it just, I'm just curious. I always wanted to do like a Halloween, a whole month of October streams or whatever. Stream all the Resident Evil games.
We can stream with you some scary games for
Yeah.
October.
Well, I mean, we don't have to wait till
Here's
October.
the
We can do it whenever. But,
and then here's the Into the Pit got released early over in Japan. Interesting.
Well, it's out
Into
now,
the
though.
Pit.
So.
Yeah. And then
And it's a 2D.
Funny!
I think
Oh, that's one of the withers.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, the toilet!
I was more looking at the fact that someone drew eyes over the thing here.
Yeah.
You know exactly where my eyes went, right off the fucking bat.
Yeah, where's this?
They soon do.
The comments on these posts are always awesome. What is that? But yeah, today's 10th anniversary, blah blah.
This Twitter's been full of stuff all day. Then.
Oh yeah, he's reposting stuff and like he's retweeting like fan stuff. Like this is Steel Studios he works with, and they posted that. Reposting stuff. He's retweeting a bunch of fan art, and it's great. Like,
Matt
oh
Pat
my
was dragged
god.
back.
Yeah, dragged back a little bit.
He was dragged back to work with CG5 for.
Yeah, I saw the. I saw
It's
the.
such a good video.
I know. I saw the video this morning.
It's so cute.
You retweeted the first thing. What is happening?
Copyright, love. Copyright.
Yeah, I was trying to mute it. It's adorable. Anyway. That. Oh my god.
But yes, much exciting FNAF news.
So.
Yes, lots of stuff. Here's the whole everything that's been released. You can even see some fan games like Candies, Pop Goes, One Night at Flumpty's, and The Joy of Creation, which were like the 4 core fan games all the way back then.
You've seen the one that looks like they're centered in Texas, right?
No, not really.
I'll have to find and send that to you because it looks really interesting. Like one of the methods that you use to get rid of Chica is a draw system. So basically, it's like, draw
Oh,
your
that one.
weapon.
I know. Okay, Abide at Freddy's. I played that. I played that one on stream like last year. Oh. So you can see more of the withers. You can see Freddy here, whatnot. It's Mangle. More. Oh no, that's Toy Freddy.
Yeah, that's Toy Freddy.
That's Toy Bonnie. But yeah, they're working with Jim Henson's Creek for this.
Nice.
One more surprise, and then okay, that's the top. These are the scripts. Like one of them's real, and the other three are fake. So this one cannot be real. Because what the fuck is this? The CD one is a reference to a cheat code Scott accidentally left in the first 2 games, where you can press CD plus and skip the night. Yeah.
Wow.
He left it in FNAF 1 and 2, and then he used a different one for FNAF 3, and then I think he managed to actually take him out starting FNAF 4 and onward. There's that one. And then there's this one. Then there's this one.
Poor Main.
I'm gonna guess this one's fake. He would not cut off Vanessa like this.
You look like you're so lost and dead inside over there.
You guys are excited. Like, I'm happy that you guys are happy about this stuff. Like, I mean, I genuinely am. Although I'm also bored because I can't contribute anything to this conversation because I know nothing about it.
You're fine.
So.
And then, yeah, there's all of this.
Cool. Well, I mean, it's pretty exciting because, like I said, 10 years this series has been out 10 years now, and it's garnered, like I said, I know about Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played it, but I know about it. Like, it's big enough to reach, like I know the basic gist of what the game is, even having never played it, because it is as big as it is. So all that dropped this month. So there's Five Nights at Freddy's coming out in August, which is great. We've also got Black Myth Wukong. We got that Dustborn game, and Star Wars Outlaws comes out this month as well on the 30th. So that Dustborn game and Black Myth Wukong both come out on the 20th. So Dustborn is going to be forgotten about immediately because I think the Black Myth Wukong has been like one of the highest pre-ordered games after their like standing up to Sweet Baby Inc. crap. There's a 4-minute 50-second gameplay trailer. I don't think we'll watch all of it. I wanted to watch just a few minutes of it.
Sounds
a couple
good.
minutes of it. That's super loud too. Turn that down some. Ah, shoot. Game Science. So we've seen the gameplay trailer before. I like the. So there's been a lot of talk about like how like backgrounds and stuff look when it's dusty and deserty, but at least the rocks and the bricks and stuff look. This looks really good. I did not see that guy at first. Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. Why didn't you say something? I didn't share the damn screen.
Oh,
I looked away for 2 seconds because I
Oh
was
my
dying.
gosh! I didn't even look. Sorry, I was describing stuff that you guys couldn't even see. But yeah, the backgrounds look. Graphics look really good.
Damn, imagine having a temple in your belly button.
There's multiple staffs you get. Oh shit. What is this transformation? You got a rock head? So, okay. In the last trailer, we saw him fight this guy with the fire staff.
Mm-hmm.
And he picks it up. So, but it looks like he transforms into the guy he fought. Like his form is different there. See, now he's bigger.
Wukong,
Yeah.
as far as I remember, he's able to transform into many things.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, if each weapon gives you like, this is like this weird rock ground head thing that he slams with. So if each weapon gives you like a different transformation. I don't know if that's.
I think you collect it. I think you collect them over the course.
Yeah. See, that's a different form too, with like a poison claw thing, sword. This like creepy looking head. Oh shit. Wait, now you got fucking back tentacles? What the fuck is this? You're an octopus. I literally saw like suction cup deals on the back. And now you're like a dog orc looking thing? Minotaur?
Maybe. Can't really see the head, otherwise I'd be able to tell you yes or no.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I hadn't really seen any of that where I knew there was going to be multiple forms like for traversal and stuff. You could like transform into a fly or something and move around.
I think his original transformations was hawk, ox. I'll be honest, I can't remember what.
It looks really good.
Oh my god, no.
Figgy!
They did fantastic.
Yeah.
Tiger looked really
This
cool.
looks beautiful.
There's a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god damn it.
Try using the spacebar instead.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the fur and stuff around him.
Jesus,
That is so pretty.
In the backgrounds, look at the grass, the lighting on the grass and stuff. And this
Take
is
note of this game developers.
PlayStation.
This is what
This is on the
good
PS5.
things look like.
This is on the PS5.
This will immediately crash my computer.
Oh, look at the Buddha baby. Look at that cute little fucker.
I hope it's a Buddha baby and not the fucking thing that I'm thinking of, because if it is, he's gonna get his ass kicked by an umbrella.
Feel like any context.
It had the big earlobes like the Buddha statue, so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so
So
look,
did,
you're Pokeball catching him with your gourd there.
My Pokegourd.
Yeah.
Weird ass demon, I choose you.
God,
Look
people are gonna compare that scene to Wuthering Waves. I guarantee it.
A tiger with a long neck. What the fuck was that?
Vamana.
Look,
That's his name.
It's a fucking cat. This game looks sick as shit.
I'm gonna get you.
So that I don't think it's gonna be Souls-like so much as it's gonna be like a God of War style game. The amount of different enemy character models just in this trailer
Is astounding.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Elephant, motorcycle. What the fuck?
Tengu!
Yeah. It's a fucking umbrella. Oh shit.
Guan
Wait.
Yu?
Those were the gods, weren't they?
Was that fucking Guan Yu?
Those are the other Chinese gods. Wind, fire, lightning.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna have to buy this game. I think I'm gonna need to pre-order it. Confront Destiny. I don't think it's PlayStation exclusive though, right?
I don't know. I hope not. Not everybody can afford to find and or buy the Kyber Corp machine.
Devious nature.
You can. I bought mine on Marketplace for like $300. Like, and I understand it's $300 is $300, but still, I mean, you can buy them now used fairly commonly.
No simple.
I mean, I didn't know they had dropped down so much. I thought they were still like make you cry and cringe price.
They're just peacefully having tea in a circle of fire while this
Like
guy
shit
tries
I
to...
would do.
That's pretty sick. I wasn't gonna watch the whole trailer, but like, that's pretty fucking sick.
That was so cool.
Definitely want this game now. There was another announcement. Game trailer. So we're to the trailer section. We can kind of breeze through these. Because we're at 9:15. No, I mean, I'm not super tired or nothing, but
I'm hungry.
It's getting to the end.
Doom!
Re-releasing of Doom and Doom 2.
Woo!
Will it still fit on a pregnancy test?
Is this gonna get me copyright?
Probably.
Oh, God, this
Maybe.
is such a fucking good jam though. Oh, it's the original. Oh my God, 60. Wait, what was that?
Oh. Single player.
Also including an all-new single-player episode. By ID Software. Actually, I wanted to read what that menu say. Fallback soundtrack. Oh, you can play each. Okay, so you can do all the soundtrack, original or enhanced.
Hit shift sounds. I think that's what we're called.
Yeah. $60 FPS and
on all
1080p
platforms.
and up to 120 FPS.
Well,
and
it'll
4K.
fit on all platforms. It's like
I mean, true, you can actively play it. Did you see that thing where they played it as a cell?
Oh yeah, that's what Eli had brought up, that they started playing. They were able to play Doom on a mitochondria bacterial or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a series of cells in a dish.
It's so fucking.
It still
stupid,
ran better than the DOS version.
Yeah. You can play it on my calculator.
This looks really good, except how
regular calculator.
now you can see how detailed and just square blocky these things are, but the smoothness of this, so good. Legacy of Rust. Deathmatch.
You can go up to 16 players.
Beautiful. Yes.
Sports community and published mods.
I love how that's part of the trailer. Hello. We always love that.
That's a new weapon. I don't think that was in the original. Or was that just a
you just
BFG?
you just launch a freaking line of fire.
Yeah, well, that's not the BFG, so that's a. I think. Well, there's a weapon like that in the new Doom where it's like a crossbow that fires out blade stuff.
I love that weapon.
Interesting. I love it.
We got that. Here's a cute one that I thought you girls might like.
Oh, goodness.
Cuddly card.
But it's mature
Oh, dear.
17, so maybe not cute.
Oh
God.
God.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
What the fuck? I did not.
Oh my
I
God.
I thought, Kat, you guys are gonna like this. I did not realize it's gonna be this.
So excited.
The most anticipated cat hoverboard hack and slash ever. Is that what it said?
Cat hoverboard hack. Oh my God. This
Cat
fits
hoverboard
all of
game.
our stuff. It's like this fits all of our niches. I swear to God.
I just chopping apart unicorns. What the fuck?
This is hilarious. I love it.
Loaded with cuteness and depraved violence. Finger guns. The cat skate and slash you didn't know you needed. What the hell?
So
You just turned into monster cans? Fucking lemonade.
So much blood. Oh, it's awesome. Jesus.
This is amazing.
PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, PC, Steam, Epic Games, and I don't know what the rest
GOG is like Games of Galaxy or something. Galaxy of Games.
Holy cried.
Gory Cuddly Carnage. August 29th. By Angry Demon Studios. I just saw a cat on a hoverboard. I thought, oh, this is cute. The girls would like this. Did not.
You're right.
This is why I don't watch.
Yeah, you're right. We will like this, and apparently so do you.
That's why I don't pre-watch these things, because the live reactions are much better. Like, I was not expecting that whatsoever.
Yeah, like with freaking Date Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one. Here's another one that I haven't actually watched. It's only the 40 seconds, so it's Pokemon Sleep official trailer. I have no idea what this is.
On that.
But Pokemon Sleep's already released. I mean, yeah, unless it's a different Pokemon Sleep.
It might be.
Officials Suicune trailer. Suicune.
Oh, okay. So Suicune's coming to
you can get
Pokemon
Suicune
Sleep.
now.
Essentially, it's a sleep tracking app that gets you Pokemon while you're sleeping, and they have like different sleep styles, and it's really cute.
It's
anything to get your kids to go to bed, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I have.
Okay, well that's the thing, guys. I did not know what to expect. I really had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I thought it was like maybe just some music app that puts you to sleep. I didn't know. We got some Monster Hunter Wild official Great Sword Weapon overview trailer. This looks fucking awesome. I'm not even a Great Sword main, but like, look at the fucking leather details and shit on this shit.
I'm a Pokemon player myself, but that looks cool.
Mighty weapon with slower movement and attacks, but each blow packs a powerful punch. Suitable for hit and run taxes, and even guarding the Great Sword is highly adaptable. Use focus mode to target and oh, look at the wounds.
Oh my god.
That's what focus mode does now?
Mm-hmm.
Rewind that a minute. There's all the different... See, that's cool because you didn't actually... Like, I guess there was some scarring and stuff in Monster Hunter World you could kind of see, but you didn't really know where it was actually wounded at or whatever. You could kind of pick a spot and kind of aim toward that one spot, I guess, but it didn't really give you any context clues. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, so there's that context thing. I guess it's like
He's about to smack his ass.
So I guess this is some kind of animation, and I don't know if it's just this monster that does it, or I'm wondering if all monsters will have this kind of, you know, sword held open by the, you know, holding the jaws open kind of deal. Yeah, I'm gonna smack his ass.
Ooh woo.
And then, yeah, there's this one, which was the, yeah, mechanics overview trailer. So this is the...
My brain just went, is that a chocobo? But it's like, no, it's not a chocobo.
Basically, yeah. So you ride this thing. Hunters have two weapon states, sheathed and drawn. Normal. When your weapon is sheathed, you can move faster. That's normal.
Got it. Well, they need to explain all this stuff for newbies and stuff.
But your weapon can be used to attack. No shit.
Right.
I'm sorry, there are just some things you sit there and go, did you really have to explain
Alright,
that?
so yeah, this is the secret. I don't know if that's actually how they're pronouncing it, but that's basically
the chocobo!
The secret.
Yeah, it's the chocobo.
It's the lizard bird form of the chocobo.
The secret is a creature that can be mounted, providing you with means of travel.
I wonder if we're gonna get like different colors.
I'm sure there's going to be armor sets. Guide you automatically to the target monster for your quest. Oh,
Ooh, so you can just kind of relax.
yeah. I guess you can just ride.
Yeah. It's a Final Fantasy 14 chocobo with the functionality of the horse from a fucking.
Well,
Black
they
Desert.
had a Palamute in Rise, Monster Hunter Rise, so which was basically a rideable character that you controlled mostly, but I don't know if it's set, but it looked like the fireflies were back. See, they weren't in Rise, the scout flies or whatever. So yeah, while it's riding, you can sharpen or eat or whatever, while it automatically rides. Look at this.
I'll be honest, it kind of reminds me of a Kula and it makes me want to punch it. Fucking hate tickle chicken, but
True, yeah.
I will make an exception for this tickle chicken.
You can sharpen, gather useful hunting items while on it. That's cool.
I'm glad they still keep that.
Yeah, see here you can switch your weapon. So you can carry a secondary weapon with you and swap while you're on it.
I wonder how the fuck they gonna fit a hunting horn in that bitch.
So, yeah, they've updated the slinger too. You can actually see the rock on it.
Oh, that's cute.
Flash, yeah. I mean, these are all pretty... So, see, that's cool.
Oh, I like that.
Use slinger hook to gather items from a distance. That's pretty dope.
I like that a lot.
I was waiting for that one.
That's cool. You'll be able to get stuff like across a small gap.
Yeah. Yeah. And then...
Oh, destructible.
Puzzle solving, got it.
Yeah. So you can use it to pick up shit from further away from you.
Yep, it's awesome.
It's pretty sick. I'm stoked, man. I'm really hoping that Capcom doesn't fuck this up. They're trying to.
It's one of the few items they should know better.
I really hope they leave it alone. I really do.
Capcom, if you're listening, leave it alone.
That was all the trailers that I had pulled up. I'm gonna run through just the other ones that have come out here, and we don't have to watch them, but we can just look through them real quick. So we've got some Among Us VR stuff.
Oh.
Did we both seriously just...
Among Us really?
Yep.
There's already an Among Us
VR.
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 I've already played it.
I just
in VR
played
too.
it in VR chat.
This is the official combo pack, I guess. Squeaky clean, like so. These are like new events things, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster official director's report. I haven't watched this. I heard they did a few things that's kind of messed up, but that's Capcom for you. They changed one character that is.
そこ含めて
I don't want to listen to you.
グラフィックを大幅に進化した
So it looks
っていう
much better.
はい言ってま
Did
す
you guys ever play
はい
the original Dead Rising games where you can find all kinds of crazy shit and use it as a
Oh,
weapon?
yeah.
Like you can push shopping cart through hordes of zombies and shit.
Watching my brother play that
So
game.
that was
So
always
much.
pretty fun.
I always made him wear the booty shorts and the teeny tiny tube top
Yeah.
shirt with the bare head.
Change
It was
all
terrifying.
Change all your outfits. Lurch, Enter the Nightmare. Here's a nightmare game for you guys. BS Games.
Bullshit games. Let's
Sounds
go.
about right.
Ooh, somebody creeping. What you want? Oh. Wasn't that a nice smile?
This reminds me of the PT. Survive
Like
together.
Together.
Oh, so it's gonna be
Oh.
like a Phasmo.
So it's like more like Pacify.
I was thinking either pacify or like devour.
Yeah.
Which
Because Phasmo
both
is a
of those I
ghost
wanna play.
hunting thing. You know, this is running away from unknown threats.
Lurch. 19th of
That actually
August.
looks kind of interesting. By the way, you've been hearing me bitch at my tower defense in the background. I finally got the unit I wanted. This thing is stupid. I don't want that one.
Alabaster Dawn, like a 2D. I don't know what this is. Frost Code.
Ooh, pretty. Ooh. Hey, little capybara. Oh no!
Kamehameha!
I love it.
This looks pretty cool.
This looks great. Oh, I love how
The
they do
water.
It is so cool. Look at that. It's 2D sprites, but it looks 3D, which actually is a newer program.
Oh, I love this stuff.
Basically, you can draw like a turnaround, like a full turnaround character sheet in a 3D engine, and it'll make it'll give you the 2D model in the 3D engine, and then you can spin the 2D model in the 3D engine to make it look like a pixelated 3D.
That's cool.
Monster. Yeah, it's a newer thing.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Alabaster Dawn.
It looks like they're using that because there's no way they drew all those sprites. I mean, it's possible, but probably not.
Quidditch!
The Occultist official announcement trailer.
There's a new Quidditch game. I see it.
Yeah, this one, it doesn't look good.
Oh.
Try Wizard School. Yeah, this is like all Quidditch. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Like, I didn't never get into these games either.
Why does this shit look like The Sims?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. It
No,
didn't.
this
This looks more like Harry Potter Mystery, and even that game looks better.
No. This is actually terrible.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't think it was very good.
Dude, I played one on the PlayStation 2 that looked about as good as this.
Quidditch is like one of the most well-known parts of Harry Potter. How the fuck did they fuck it up every time?
I don't understand, man.
Bro,
I mean, and they're
I
even
like
adding in the other
but-
other fields, but they still look like shit.
September 23rd. Yeah, so that's...
It looks like you can visit the other magic schools. Like, I think we saw Ilvermorny in the beginning.
Yeah, it was showing. It said you could go to Hogwarts and then some other ones, I think.
Yeah. There's a
Standard and Deluxe Edition.
Ugh. I hate that.
Yep. Pretty much out on that one. Here's a world where everyone vapes.
Okay.
Vapor World, over the mind. Oh God, no. This game looks slow. No, I can't. The game looks too fucking slow for me. I can't. Like, just watching that part of the trailer pissed me off. Just trudge the fuck around. I got better shit to do. Slime anime. Looks like it's getting a... I don't know if this is going to be a fighting game.
Probably. That's what they do for a lot of
Yeah,
anime
I mean,
games.
most anime games are that way, yeah. Official trailer, Isekai Chronicles.
That's how I got. Okay, it is that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
I could tell by this. I've never actually watched it or read it.
Or is it... Oh, wait. Is it a fucking mobile game? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, look at this.
Might be.
Yeah, this looks shit. This looks like fucking... This looks garbage.
Well, I mean, at least the animations are pretty, but...
Yeah, the animations are fine, but...
But it doesn't seem like there's much life in it.
So the animations are like the first impression of a game, and then everything after that is just.
Exactly, like the animations, the character design, not the character design, but the character details. That's all really pretty, but it feels entirely soulless.
Well, then they put them into like... So they show you the actual animation, the actual anime stuff, and then they do these like half-size sprite looking, kind of semi-chibi looking stuff, as what you actually play as, which why not just go and put the actual characters in if you're gonna make like why did you have to make it cutesy like that? I don't get it.
Like, there's nothing wrong with cutesy. I like cutesy, but it's like keep it consistent, people.
Right. That's
like
what I'm
there
saying.
are some games where cutesy just is not the style to go for.
Vapor World didn't want to watch.
It'd be
that
like
shit.
if someone tried to make Silent Hill cutesy.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine fucking Pyramid Head running around in a maid dress? Someone draw that for me, please.
I didn't see this. This is the
Give me
gun
that
lance.
2 seconds.
Here's the gun lance. Look at the gun lance. I'm definitely enjoying this next gen style. I'm not a gun lance main either. Like I think that's probably one of my least played weapons is gun lance. I'll play actual fucking lance.
I smell food. Someone's making food downstairs.
Well, I'm sure this makes gun lance. Can you bring us a fucking weapon that people actually play with, people, please? Great sword's fine, but like, are they teasing the longsword because longsword was the most played? Longsword and hammer most played weapons in world in wild in world. Are they teasing that? They're gonna put that shit out last, motherfuckers.
Probably. I just want to see the hunting horn. That is what I'm here for.
Oh God, did you? There's a fucking furry game, guys.
God.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Oh
Why?
my god! Oh my god!
That was in your face. Jesus.
She throws a heart bubble out so you can heal yourself.
And it's also stealth.
Oh, and
Awesome.
stealth. What the fuck? Who the fuck?
Oh, good lord.
Why did her ass jiggle on that move?
Because
I keep trying to sneak past the enemies, but the clip of my ass cheeks keeps
Basically.
alerting
what the fuck is that? What the fuck is this shit? Shooting over the back for whatever fucking reason.
You know this game's gonna make a shit ton of money.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to try this game.
Wild Assault trailer assemble. Here's another trailer.
It looks so fucking
with
stupid
more.
that
This
I
got
just
more
got
characters, more furry bait, people.
And peace arrived.
Now, I might not be a furry, but I have to say, it looks stupid enough to play.
In the Mojave Desert.
Oh, they're in the Mojave Desert. We're in the real fucking world now, people. These are real fucking furries.
Oh god, the furries are fighting each other? No!
Roger that.
Oh, they're so pretty!
It's a bear.
Bear! Let me guess, the bear is Russian.
That's what I was fixing to ask.
It's a skunk!
Oh, look at the bunny girl. Oh shit.
Oh, I want to play as that.
Minotaur dude.
I got you in my scope.
Oh, that's cool. You fucking senses.
Ooh.
Fucking call.
Okay, then.
That's how you fucking call down this fucking bombardment.
Oh, tiger. The fucking skunk.
She's. What the fuck?
What was that?
She fucking sprayed him. She fucking skunked him.
But she sprayed with her mouth. That's not where it's supposed to
Ah,
go.
it looked like she shot it out of her butt.
But her butt was aimed at us. And
Well,
she
like
shot
it was like a
forward.
fucking mortar shot.
Okay, if she had actually shot it out of her butt, that would have set off an entire certain fetish community.
Guys,
I wanna
what the
see
fuck
it.
are we doing with our lives right now? Like
I
seriously,
don't know.
seriously,
We're
what
watching
the
a
fuck?
ton of furry bait.
Well, if we're not watching furry bait, we're watching people try to fuck the refrigerator, okay? So which one do you prefer? Fucking refrigerators and
damn
toasters
it.
or furries?
Asmund,
There is no in
Asmund Gold
between.
has played this.
Oh my my god!
I have nothing.
He's lost, chat. He doesn't know what to do. He needs an adult.
I got no words, people. Like, I just... Fucking degenerates. You're all degens. Go back. I went back too far. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D.
Dragon Quest.
Mario Luigi Brothership.
Ayo.
Yeah.
That is I'll as someone who often peruses fan fictions, you really should not use that title.
Which one?
Brothership.
Oh, yeah, no, do not use that.
Too late. Nintendo already did it. Now Nintendo.
They have another thing to regret.
They're gonna copyright all the ship fan fictions now. Because there was this deal right here. Nintendo against sheet music. Their war against piracy has reached the point where even arrangements of their songs can't be made.
Wow.
So yeah, so now that now that Mario Brothership is going to be out, all shipping fan fictions are going to be copyright.
No.
Nintendo's getting rid of all of them.
You know what? They're gonna fucking try and then realize that they can't because that name is essentially that name has been in the public domain since before they tried
here's
to
the thing:
copyright it.
Nintendo don't give no fuck about that. They got a bunch of lawyers.
Oh yeah.
Even Japan won't hold that up. There'll be international backlash.
I was being a smartass, but I mean it's highly possible.
Yeah.
Oh,
like they can let's put it this way. They can fucking try. I dare them to fucking try.
There will be so much porn they'll have to go through.
Speaking of Borderlands, Brawlhalla is getting the Vault Hunters.
At least they'll probably end up doing a better job than the fucking show.
Yep. So yeah, it was a sword art game. It looks good, but these games, the trailers always look good, but I think they're always just fucking hollow as shit. Oh, Insect Glaive overview.
Ooh.
I like Insect Glaive.
Same.
Yeah, fucking armor. Look at the Kinsect.
Oh, so pretty. That bitch is shiny. Ew, did that thing just vomit?
Yeah. It's like a tunneling. See, it's corkscrew, so it's like screws through the ground.
I see that.
Yeah, we know So I like the overviews, but like, are they gonna give this thing any new? Okay, wait a minute. So here's a weak point attack. Focus. Oh. Well, okay, that was new. Fucking just pole danced on that bitch. Heavy bowgun. Am I just missing all of these? Like,
well, try typing it in. Like, just specifically that. Monster Hunter Wilds weapon showcase.
Yeah. More Power World official Celine gameplay trailer. This Delta Force game looks really cool, but it's one of those like I need other people to play with. I don't think it'd be that good to play solo. I always have like a really like I want to get a milsim game, but then I get them and then everybody bails on them and then they're just not fun to play solo. Yeah, we're back to last week's stuff. Okay, so I'm just looking at. It's a rat. You play as a rat in Rat's Quest: The Way Back Home.
It's a rat.
Tattoo Tycoon.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Aero Acrobat. 2D platformer. Self-loss. Oh, this game looks sad and depressing. Harvest Days. You can be. Oh, look at that. You can get your fucking tractor.
Ooh.
What the fuck? Angelic. The Chaos Theater. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Like Sim superheroes? Sky, Children of the Light. Tribe 9. Bare Butt Boxing.
What the hell? Why does this remind me of Genital Jackson?
I'm thinking it reminds me more of oh
Yeah,
god, there's
it's like
this game that
Gang Beast,
actually,
right?
It's like Gang Beasts, but you have giant butt cheeks, and I can't remember the name of it.
I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name either.
It's like Slappy or some shit. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I keep watching the Sun and Moon show. I keep watching them play it. It's fucking hysterical.
That was the thing. That was the thing that just happened. Yeah, so that's been fun. It's been a good podcast. Oh, Stray is gonna come out on Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, maybe I'll finally get to play it.
So we found our funny games this week.
Indeed, we have.
It's been a good podcast. Chuck dipped out. He didn't even text me.
Aw, I hope he's
maybe,
okay.
Maybe he did message me, yeah. No, I'm sure he's fine. He has 4 kids. He stays pretty busy all the time, so
Goodness.
it was good. It was good having him on. I'll message him later. Yeah, that's been good. Next week, I think Eli and Jubes will be back next week. Don't know of anything else. I'm trying to get more guests on. Did Spooky get moved? Or she's still in the process of moving?
She's moved. She is dealing with work things.
Oh, fun.
We're actually planning on streaming tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so everybody go check out Nemo and Die Spooky. I need to stream more. Oh, did you guys see my I got new logo. I pull it up. So I commissioned an artist to do me a new logo. That's not very good. Where's a good picture? Here we go. I got new logos.
Ooh.
So I'm trying to I want to get just the guy cropped out or something. I don't know. I may try to throw some of this on a shirt or something maybe. Yeah, I got a new logo, and then if you look at my Twitch page, I've got a new banner down there with it. So
Very nice.
yeah, it was fun. Seemed to be. She did pretty good. Like I'd asked for something similar to this before, and the last artist that I commissioned did a shit clip art to get, like, it didn't look very good at all. This is much closer to what I was looking for. In fact, she sent me the only rendition I had when she sent me the proofs was the font was it looked a little Chinese looking. Like I didn't really care for the font, so I had her do a different Chinese. And this is that's one. I think there's a different. Yeah, there's this font as well. So yeah, pretty sick. Pretty happy with that. But yeah, we'll in the podcast there. It's been a great one. Thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Check out, like I said, go check out Nemo. You'll be back streaming tomorrow, then. That's the plan?
Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m.
You all
Pacific Standard Time.
You all healed up or mostly healed up now?
Mostly healed up. I still got about 6 to 8 weeks of further recovery to go, but
Yeah.
I can finally sit down without pain. So.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Glad to hear it. Flutter, when are you streaming? I see you like go live, but it's like at weird times.
I'm usually live in the morning.
Yeah.
Morning, people. No.
7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time. Sorry. I used to stream in the evening, but I got like no engagement.
Yeah, it's weird. It's hard because I can't. I go to work at 4 a.m. So.
Gross.
Yeah, so I can't really. Evenings is really the only time I can stream, like prime time, and I know it's fucking horrible to try to stream at this time, but it's all I got. So that's what I'm gonna have to keep doing. And I'm trying to get more streams in. I need to get over my thing. Like I streamed some First Ascendant Monday. I need to stream some more times during the week. And just force right now. I'm forcing myself to stream Monday and then do the podcast on Thursday. So the podcast is not really forced, but the stream on Monday kind of is sometimes. And Monday,
sometimes you just gotta force yourself through them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to get to a point where Make Shit Monday was my Monday stream. Is I try not to stream video games. That's not really like streaming me making stuff, either thumbnails for the podcast or building my Gunpla stuff. But I need to set aside another day for possibly gaming or something, collab day or something. I need to stream more than what I am doing, but I also need to focus on like, I'm gonna say this now. I'm thinking about, even though I really can't afford it, thinking about trying to find an editor to do clips and shorts and stuff from the podcast, because I just. I could probably do it, and I definitely have enough time to do it. It's just making myself do it.
No, I get you.
My biggest thing.
I've got the same issue.
So, like, I've sat back and listened through. Like, I clipped out the date everything part and posted that on YouTube.
I watched that.
And I'll probably try to go back and clip out some of our reactions to like the fairy game and the cat on the hoverboard shit and post those. They would probably do better if I made them as shorts. I'm not sure how to do that format yet. I'm sure it's not.
You have to make a video less than 60 seconds long.
Yeah, which is fine. I can narrow stuff down, edit around or whatever. But like being able to like crop it in the way to make it look.
I think it kind of does that automatically.
Well, there's a way to do it in editing software too. So I need to figure that part out, or figure out an AI program. And there's AI programs that like write the synopsis of your video. I guess I've seen people post their clips on YouTube, and it's like, oh, this is the summary of the video was done with AI or something. Because I'm just bad at like going in and like editing out my like putting the description in and all this crap like that. And I start drawing blanks at titles, like titling stuff. I'm bad at that. So sit down and I can give you give me a prompt and I can give you a backstory for a character, in 10 minutes. But make a clickbait title, fucking draw a blank every time. Draw a blank every time. But yeah, so definitely be back next Thursday at 7. Everybody is welcome to join me yet again. We will be back. Go follow these lovely ladies and follow me on X and on YouTube. I don't know if I need to make a Twitter post or whatever. I want to do a punishment follower goal or something, like which I mentioned that to Nemo at the beginning. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it or how I'm going to advertise it, but like if I get like X number more followers or whatever, I'll do like a hot sauce challenge or something.
Oh dear.
On the podcast, or I don't know, do some kind of dono punishment suffrage thing or whatever. I don't know. I want to do something like that. Try to make the little bit more interactive. I don't want to do channel points because I know I have some people that's lurked for a long time. Has a shit ton of channel points. So, and I know they would rake me over the coals with them. So, I don't know. I may ask you guys and brainstorm how I'm gonna do that. Cool. I don't have anybody to raid out to. I haven't even looked at Twitter or Twitch.
Yeah, they both start with T. Stop giving me Indo O2! Fuck you!
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna end it there, guys. Thank you for joining me. I don't have any. I'm not gonna pull all that crap up. Thanks for joining me, and we will see everybody next week or sooner than that. Just keep following us.